Well, shoot. Howdy, folks. Welcome to, the third episode now, Cthulhu Week. It's going to be a bit different than the other episodes you've seen thus far because, it's cowboy times. You know that because I'm a cowboy telling you it's cowboy times. So, first off, before we begin, we do have some people making this possible. Of course, first off, the music you're hearing in your ears, hopefully, is from Epidemic Sounds. They put little bits of their work into you so that you can put bits of yourself out into the world. It is a lovely thing. Additionally, we are also supported by Hero Forge Miniatures. They are a fantastic way for you to create references. So for the creative art you see on your screen here, which is of course done by a super talented person who I will let introduce themselves later. But additionally, because it is Cthulhu Week, and I think it's very important that we all recognize that, let me just start off by saying we are raising money for NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, because mental illness, while we are using it as a system in the game, is no joke in real life. For real, I'm gonna drop the accent for a second here while I talk about it. The money we are raising, we are hoping to hit $555.55 because fives are important for reasons. Well, when you get right down to it, a little incentivizing for y'all. Every $10 gets you a chance to enter a giveaway for a bunch of really awesome prizes, including rule books, slipcases, custom dice, and some custom art. So please give what you can if you can. Also, because we saw how much people were enjoying everything over the course of it's literally one day we've been going thus far, we decided to open the floodgates slightly. If you give a $5 donation, you can specify that for a villain or hero point without having to wait for it to refill. So if you see these people in dire straits and you say to yourself, well, I'm going to give them a hero point, but darn, I just have to wait for it to refill. Now you don't have to. $5 and, well, maybe they'll live. Probably not, but maybe. Anyway, I've been chewing the curd for far too long here. I'm gonna let these fine folk introduce themselves. Why don't we kick it off in overlay order with the most dilly-dally of Sallies, Lonnie.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Lonnie or Looney Shaws, and tonight I'll be playing Dilly Dally Sally, your slightly large but very friendly and mostly intelligent merchant who sells the wares of a doctor, although maybe she doesn't know exactly what she's selling all the time.
Always good. Now, next in our overlay order here is, you know her. You love her. It's Princess Biscuits, and it's played by an even cooler person, Doc.
Hi, everybody. I'm Doc. I use he, she, they pronouns. I'm playing Princess Biscuits. Princess Biscuits, short version is she was a character that I played in the video game thing. And now I'm playing her in Call of Cthulhu. And she is the incarnation of my attention deficit disorder. She's about 4.5 feet tall, and using the Down Darker Trails career paths, she is a wanderer, a drifter, and she's something else. So we'll meet her later.
Hopefully. All right, next on our order, you have seen her works, ye mighty, and you have despaired, but also you've clapped and applauded, and you've just been generally impressed. It's Cyberella.
Hi, I'm Cyberella Draws. I'm going to be playing Cora Whitman, and she's a lawyer. There's not a lot of lawyers around in the Wild West, and she's probably mostly working for the rail company, which means she's probably a villain. But that's her.
Shame. Well, you've heard of one doc, but we said to ourselves, well, our doc's so good, what if we got a second doc? So Jim, other doc, but Jim, why don't you tell people who you are?
Evening, folks. I'm Jim, and I'm the other doc. I'm going to be playing Harlem. I don't speak anymore very well, apparently. I'm going to be playing Hiram Barlow, who is a rancher, a horse rancher, and who has a family helping him out, which is great because he's terribly antisocial, as we're going to discover.
Well, last but certainly not least, Mistress of the Quick Change, and, well, shoot, just literally transformed right before our eyes. You've probably seen her in a lot of other stuff across the internet, but Janie, why don't you tell the people who you are one more time, just for good measure?
Hi, I'm Jamie Potts 7575 in Places Online, and I'm playing an actual doctor. Another one, Dr. Gray.
All right. And I believe that means it is back to me. I'm, of course, Turk, or Turk Scented if you're, well, you know. Anyway, without further ado, why don't we kick ourselves off? Because, well, it's not much of a trail if we don't start wandering it, folks, right? Because our story doesn't begin on this big old plain here. I mean, kind of does. We're out in, you know, the hills and all that of the New West. I mean, America's ever venturing onward and outward, but yeah, we're starting in a much more calm part of the place. Small little set up town. Got a few things going on. Not a lot, but hell, it's respectable. Goes by the name Little Stockholm. On account of, well, two things. One, the incredible amount of Germanic folk who come out this way seeking their claim. And the other's an old rumor there's some Viking gold up there in them hills. But only if you get one of the locals to drink enough. So, why don't you all regale us, if you could, you know, and already introduce yourselves, what you probably be doing on a day-to-day basis. It's been a pretty regular few days, like nothing real standing out. What's Still Die Sally up to?
Well, she likely just came into town. Probably was working her way from one town to another. Happened across this town after a few days' travel. Probably has been there for a day or two, but is setting up shop, trying to get to know the locals. Trying to see if she can help them with their ailments best she can.
All right. And Princess Biscuits?
Biscuits just got here as well, and probably by a different means than Sally. If there's a nearby train running through, she will have stowed away in a boxcar somewhere, and we can see her hopping off the train, and her worn down boots hit the dust, and she pulls a loose cigarette from her pocket and looks for a place to drink. She is 4.5 feet tall, 2 long blonde braids down by her shoulders, and a pretty cheap looking dress on. And she's got like a bindle. She's classic train hobo. She's got like a stick with a little tiny bag on the end of it. And she's just looking the town up and down, looking for some place to go and get some whiskey.
It's not hard to find a saloon. So thankfully, you can quickly seat yourself down there.
She'll go to the closest one, the first one she finds.
It's perfect. Cora.
Hi. So Cora has probably been actually in Little Stockholm for a while. Probably like at least the last 4 months. She's working for their own company, and in particular trying to acquire people's homesteads, where the line is supposed to go. So currently, she's probably working on some paperwork that she's been trying to off onto the Stevensons to sign so that she can get their land. It hasn't been going that well. They're pretty stubborn. It's almost like people like to keep their homes. So that's Cora.
All right, which brings us, of course, to Hiram.
Well, Hiram has been in town ever since they heard that people were moving out here, basically to set up his ranch, which sort of caters to the miners. So we do horses, we do mules, the occasional burro, and he's probably it's probably like on the edge of town. Is where the ranch is. Spends most of his time working there, and this occasion maybe he's getting he's one of those rare ones. If he ever gets pulled into town, it's usually one of his sons is probably is there getting in trouble, so he has to go and get him. He has a couple of adult kids that are he has a couple of adult kids, a couple of teenage kids, and it's usually the adult kids that occasionally one of them goes into town drinking, and he's got to go grab him by the ear, bring him back if he's out too late. So every now and then, just sort of making sure they don't get into trouble.
All right, and Delilah.
Delilah's actually already, she is leaving a house near the town, and somebody slams the door behind her. And you just see her reach into her medical bag and pull out a flask. And she takes a nice long sip of it.
Well, I'll say for all of you, those just getting to town or been in here for a while, it doesn't take you very long, given this is a small town in a remote part of this world, that you start hearing news about, the Owens brothers. I mean, first off, you hear the clarification that they're not all brothers, you understand. They're just folk that all working under the Owens brothers. And, they apparently had some kind of claim up there in the mountains. Some silver mine had been paying out real well, but no one's seen hide or hair of them for 2 weeks now. They usually would send in, they come in 2 at a time to town, sell some gold they'd been pulling out of the mountain there, and, enjoy themselves. But, hell, I'll tell you what, Dilly Dive Sally, saloon owner, is absolutely distraught that one of his best paying customers isn't around anymore. He's just about on the point of tears and offering to pay you some money to go and find him.
Well, suppose I could do so.
And Princess Biscuit was also at the saloon, so you'd both be hearing this.
We're just hovering at two ends of the bar.
Mm-hmm. Well, I got a wagon. How far do you think he went?
Oh, no one's seen their up their claim. They've been real secretive about it. There's claim jumpers up in this part of the country, so they don't show anyone. But all anyone knows, they're out in Sullivan's Gap.
Princess Biscuits raises her hand like she's in school, and says, "Excuse me, what was the name of the gap again?"
Sullivan's Gap.
Okay, but I thought these names was Owens.
Yeah, it's the Owens brothers in Sullivan's Gap.
It's confusing. Why when they moved in there, why didn't they name it Owens Gap? Because it belonged to them, right?
Well, they don't own the whole gap, ma'am.
How much of the gap do they own?
Just a mine, I suppose.
Oh, okay. But they's missing, so it could be anybody's gap now.
I suppose that's true, but hopefully they're alive.
I got a good mind to go up there and make it Biscuit's gap.
If you find them and they're willing to sell it to you, or you can...
Maybe they's dead.
I certainly hope not.
Well, it seems like that's not the plan. Do you happen to have a map of the area? I'm a little new.
Yeah, I'm also new, but not as new as she is.
Map of the area. No one's really got around to hashing everything out here just yet. you have to talk to someone from the government, and they don't come around here as often as, well, most folk would like.
Government don't do nothing anyway to sit on their behinds.
Yeah. Well, that we can both agree. And he'll he'll slide you a little nip of something.
Biscuits looks down at the little nip of something and looks back at them expecting more.
He's not giving it.
All right, I'll take what I can get. Downs it.
It's a similar story for the rest of you, Corum, Hiram, Delilah, those who've been kind of in town and about. You'd probably be familiar if you've been around with the Owens brothers and their team. It's 4 miners, and it's a 4-person team. And like I said, they come in 2 at a time and enjoy themselves for a weekend. They've clearly been pulling in quite a good bit of gold there, silver there. Let's see, it's like, you guess they're probably bringing in about $50 to $200 a week from this claim, which is a lot of money. So this is a significant cash deficit for the local economy. But there's really no official call, but the innkeeper will motion that, well, there's a missing persons poster out in the square, and of course the rest of the 3 others of you will also be directed to seek that for more information on any potential leads, as well as a martial ward posted by a well, it seems a very concerned lady. What is her name? I had here by Hetty Pointer.
Hetty Pointer?
Hetty Pointer. Apparently, it's quite sweet on one of the Owens brothers. Well, technically not the Owens brothers, but Newt Parker.
It's getting more confused than Mr. Turk. There's Owensies and then there's Pointers.
Pointers, Sullivans, Owens, you ain't got notes now. You're going to want to get them.
I guess being here for at least, being one of the 2 people, I guess it's been here for the longest, it sounds like. I suppose I'll go up to Hetty. Hetty, what's wrong?
Well, I'm just worried sick about Newt. I ain't seen nothing, and he didn't write or anything.
Oh, you're right. Those Owens haven't been around for a little while, have they?
2 weeks now, yeah.
Suppose that's weird.
I put up a sign in town. They've just been working out that mine of theirs.
Do you know where? Did Newt ever tell you where that mine is located?
Oh no, he swore that he loved me, but he loved his job more and his head above that. He said he'd lose both those 2 things if he ever mentioned breathed on a map in the direction of where it was.
Fair enough. I mean, they were pulling quite a lot of silver. That makes some sense. I mean, I guess I could go look for them. I've got nothing much better to do. The Stevensons are railroading me at the moment.
That's funny, yeah.
Time and place. Clearly, I missed it.
But yeah, you go look at that. I get you a reward or something.
I mean, buy me a drink later.
Sure thing.
Cora's kind of independently wealthy, so.
All right.
I'm gonna say,
you're
can Delilah constantly drinking as this is going on?
There's a theme developing here.
It's just a gaggle of drunks.
Just alcohol.
3 drunks walk out of a bar.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you guys want to go on a quest?
That's how wizards get you.
No, this is how the pharmaceutical rep gets you. She can give you the best, whiskey, opium, cocaine for your toothaches.
Speaking of which, I think by now Sally and Biscuits are getting to know one another inside the saloon, and it probably took Sally a good 5 minutes to explain what pharmaceutical means. Biscuits, but then they probably ask who else to talk to, and they might come out in time to see Cora talking with what was it, Hetty? Is that right?
Hattie, yeah.
Hattie. Okay.
There will definitely be a moment where Sally is just like, listen, you know how sometimes you drink to avoid your problems?
No.
The things that I sell do that too. Just some of them physical, some of them up here in the noggin.
Like opium?
Listen, if you need any of that, meet me outside later.
No, I got a family history of opium problem, so I know I must steer clear of it and stick with something safe and normal like whiskey.
And she lights like another cigarette, and then she says,
Hold on.
and she reaches into her bag and she pulls out a little metal tin of like biscuit crackers, and she says,
You probably recognize me from the box. Here you go.
and she hands it over, and there's a picture of like a drawing of a little girl on the biscuit tin, which is obviously her, but like it's like Wendy from Wendy's, but like 10 years ago, and she's like,
There you go. Hadley Baking Company biscuits. I'm a promoter.
Well, I guess we have a lot more in common than I thought.
Yeah, we does. Let's go talk to that lady out there what's talking to the woman putting up the posters.
Absolutely.
See that lady right over there? See that one?
and she's pointing at Cora insistently.
Oh, that's who we're supposed to talk to? Let's go on ahead.
Excuse me!
She's yelling from across the street.
Before you
Cora-
intercept, Hiram, what are you doing in hearing about this situation?
Well, if I'm in the vicinity of the bar, it's mostly probably I'm trying to get my son Otis out of there. But the thing with the situation is that we have a mule ready for the Owens, and no one's seen hide nor hair of them, so that's a problem. Also, seeing as they probably owe me a little bit of money still for the rental they've been doing of our animals the last couple weeks, and Gracie's really kind. She lets that kind of thing slide, but we got to do something about that.
Agreed.
So if I'm near the saloon, I'm just basically gonna be kind of storming in for a moment as the others are leaving for just
Oh,
time.
So sorry, mister. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse us.
You are excused, ma'am.
Okay.
And we'll just sort of, ain't no trouble here. It's that one that's trouble. And he just sort of turn, and I point inside at my idiot son. You'll hear some chastising happening.
It sounded like that boy were in trouble. He not a boy, he a man, but it sounded like his dad were real mad at him. Dilly dally, Sally, does you got a dad?
Not that I've seen in a few years.
Okay. How many dads you got?
Well, just the one that I recall.
That's pretty normal from my experience.
Do you have more than one dad?
Yes, possibly. Well, I don't know who my dad rightly was. So I come around and I kind of start adopting daddies wherever I go. Because any of them could have been my daddy, because my mama, she had relations with most everyone.
I hope you find one that's a real good father figure for you.
Oh, I did. My dad is Scooter Brown. He's my favorite daddy.
He's from around here?
No, he's from everywhere like I am. He taught me how to jump on the train cars.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, it is. Maybe that guy wants to be my daddy.
She's looking at after
That's Scooter.
she's just like looking underneath the little like swinging doors.
You see him just kind of like and he's not hitting him, but he's just sort of grabbing this kid who looks slightly similar to Hiram, but who's like in his like 21 or something, just sort of grabbing him by the suspenders, like, now darn it, kid, you know we still got a little work left to do. You get on home now.
That boy in trouble.
Sally's just gonna be like,
You're gonna feel a lot worse. You're gonna feel a lot worse than this demon drink's gonna give you. Come on. Just sort of bringing him back and shoving him out the door. He's just
Cora's gonna turn to Hattie and be like, "It got real busy around here, didn't it?"
Oh, that's Hiram. Hiram. She'll wave towards you. You think you could go up Sullivan's Gap and find my bow?
Biscuits Gap.
Sullivan's Gap.
not yet, Biscuits.
Who is it?
What do you know?
Who is it that's calling?
Hattie. You know that she's a sweetheart of one of the Owens brothers' workers.
And he's like, and he sort of after he shoves Otis toward Otis's horse. He'll just be like, well, now for a second he'll be like, now look, we got us a stallion. We got to break in there. It's been working at it 10 hours already. I don't know if, and he just sort of looks at it for a second and is like, he's a grown man. He's a grown man, Hattie. He's gonna.
But Hiram, don't you
All
have
right.
don't you have a donkey for those boys? Thought they owe you money. This is a great time to collect.
And he just sort of looks over at Cora and he's like, "They ain't about the money." And he looks back at Hattie. He's like, and he sees her just sort of looking. And he's just sort of like, "Fine, all right." And he says,
Truly, I
"Let us
Cora
see
doesn't
that
want
horse now."
Truly, Cora doesn't want to have to walk.
Dang it.
You have mounts.
And he's like, dang, everybody's got problems. He's just going and going over to his own horse, to his own horse, and just sort of just adjusting things on the horse and just kind of moving the ropes and everything over, just checking those weapons. He's like, oh, dang it, people, everybody in this town is the definition of need.
Speaking of which, Biscuits is sizing Hiram up. While he does this, while he's like,
Hiram's in his late 40s,
okay.
So he doesn't look. But he looks like he's pretty well muscled actually. So he looks just still solidly built. He's just basically continuously just kind of talking to who knows who.
She wanders over towards Cora and Hattie.
Hi.
Mother Sally's with them. That's gracious.
Howdy, I'm Princess Biscuits, yes, from the Biscuit Box. That fella over there, you know him, that Mr. Rum? You said hi, Rum.
Yeah, that's Hiram Barlow.
Oh,
Cattleman.
how old he is?
Oh, 4 decades? Would be my guess.
That's a decade, Sally, a decade, 10 years.
Exactly. You're good with numbers.
Yes,
I'm Cora.
I'm Princess Biscuits again from the Princess Biscuit from the Biscuit Box from Bandicamp Company Bake.
And Sally will kind of hold up the
Company
biscuit box.
Biscuits.
Oh yeah, I remember. I ate those. I've eaten those before. My little brother loves them.
Yeah, that's that girl on the cover. That's me. I'm a spokesmodel.
And you, pointing at Sally.
She's not a spokesmodel, I don't think. She's a pharmaceutical.
Oh, you're in pharmaceuticals.
Well, yeah. I guess you could say I'm the rep for Dr. Stopper's medicinal wonders, and she'll kind of do the
Oh,
I've heard of those.
yeah.
Yeah.
I got the
Yeah.
I was gonna say van. Uh,
Eric-
the wagon right
The conversion
a
van.
van that just says Dr. Stopper's medicinal wonders.
It's
Don't
unmarked.
worry, kids, it's safe.
Totally unmarked van. The horses are painted white.
My van just says drugs and spray paint on the side.
And candy.
Yeah.
Drugs and candy.
It's,
I'll get
uh,
all
Fit
these
so
things
much.
straight.
You can fit so much in this van. Do not ask what it is, though. Anyway.
Yes, I've heard of them. I've heard of those wares. You can get a feeling, by the way, that is not a good thing. That she's heard of them.
what kind of work does you do, Miss Cora?
Oh, me. I'm a lawyer.
Oh, you're a law person.
I am.
Okay.
Robert
Dilly
Barron's more like.
becomes very aware of just Hiram, fussing over his horse, just kind of.
I mean, I'm a lawyer, but I have no right to, to
Just
jail
arrest
anybody.
me on the street right now, right here and now.
I don't have that power. So,
Oh.
anyways, I'm heading out. Poor Hattie here. Her bow has been missing for 2 weeks, and gonna go check that out at
Oh.
the Sullivan's Gap or Biscuit Gap, apparently. So now it's
Eventually.
gonna-
If nobody
That's
else is
what they call
claiming it.
well, I think it already has a long-standing name, but I mean,
Unless
who am I
they're
to say?
dead.
Like she starts to say unless they're dead, and then she looks at Hattie and she goes,
Unless they want to give it to me.
Thank you, though. You do remind me of something. Is Delia nearby?
Who?
Delia? Right?
Delilah.
Delilah? Sorry,
Delilah.
Delilah.
Lila?
Blah, I can English. I wrote it down and then I forgot how to say it. Delilah.
Yes, but she has not seen anybody's bow, so you stop asking her.
Well, Cora's gonna call her, but hey, Delilah. Can you mosey over here?
I haven't seen anybody's bow.
No, I didn't expect you to. I mean, when would you have gone out to the Gap? No, Hiram and I are gonna go and inspect it, and I
And me too.
assume Biscuit here and Dilly Dally Sally apparently are gonna all go check it out. We could use a doctor if those
Use
boys
a
are hurt.
doctor?
Well, if those boys are hurt,
Well, I just so you know, I haven't been out there. I haven't seen anybody. I wasn't with anybody, no matter what people say.
why do you keep saying that? That sounds real shifty.
No, I believe her. That's something an innocent person would say.
I mean,
But
as
yeah,
a
I'll
lawyer, I
come
can
along.
definitely say
Sure.
that's not the case.
Yeah, I haven't been seeing anybody. I've just been here drinking the whole night and day. What time is it?
Drinking time.
What time of day is it?
It's always drinking.
It's probably about noon.
Okay. Sun is like directly above his high noon. It's like, yeah, okay, that works. That checks out. Should we go? You got anything else anybody needs to like pick up before we leave?
I don't know, but
Before
if
we
we's
go,
riding horses, I'm gonna have to ride with somebody because I ain't got one of my own.
That's all right. I got my wagon. Probably fit a
Oh,
few
yeah?
of you in there.
Oh, you mean your van? Your
That's what
your
you'd like to
wagon
call
van?
it, but theoretically speaking, I was given a wagon and a horse.
Oh, okay. I'll ride with you, Dilly Dally Sally.
All right.
Cora's gonna stop by real quick though at the general store because I'm gonna pick up things like I don't know, some canteens full of water so we don't die of dehydration.
Yeah.
So
You assume something won't kill you first.
Yeah.
listen, as far as Cora knows, that's all I have to worry about is the elements. Okay.
That's fair. But yeah, you guys can. Oh, Delilah, you were still super muted. I don't know what you're saying, but you're muted. But
I was just saying I'm going to fill my medical bag up, and I'm going to just duck into the house that I came out of earlier.
You can also grab some of the stuff off of my wagon.
we cannot
Careful, that could be
medically.
misinterpreted.
Lost Caravan should not be misinterpreted as a source of medical information. This is the second time I've said this week.
And this is also the 1800s, so stuff that they thought worked back then, like cocaine for toothaches, should
Ooh,
not
and
be
pass me-
recommended nowadays.
And don't forget, pass me that
Look, Dr.
radium
Gray
water.
Ooh, the radium water.
Cigarettes is good for you.
Dr. Gray's a legit doctor, okay? She has gone to medical school, and she knows exactly what she's doing.
That reminds me, Dr. Delilah, later, if we get a chance, I have a rash that will go away.
Yeah, I got some whiskey you can pour on it.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got plenty of that.
Boss Caravan is not a source of legit medical information.
Because,
Nor should
because as we all know, whiskey is good topical treatment for
Don't
any
go in
Alright.
any vans that says drugs on the side of it, kids.
Anyway,
And candy.
y'all load up
Yeah.
and hit the trail out of town. You make your way into Sullivan's Gap. It's a few hours ride out of town, but a rough region of cliffs, crags, and gullies. Narrow and steep paths climb into the hills, and, well, you got a whole big winding pass out here, but literally no idea how to find these miners.
This pass that we're good, this winding pass. How's Sally's wagon doing?
It's okay. I mean, people make moves, can move through here. It's definitely more rugged than perhaps a wagon rider would
Not
prefer.
terribly
But,
treacherous in terms of width,
uh,
navigation, and whatnot.
it's not terribly treacherous, but it's real uncomfy.
Yeah, we got to go pretty slow. Slow down, horsey. Mr. Lawler, what's your horse's name? Did you got a name?
You say Delilah?
Oh, sorry, Miss Sally. What's your horse's name?
Roger.
That's a good name for a horse. I like when horses got people's names. So, Roger, slow down. Go slow, Roger.
She's just smoking, drinking. You'll notice also that when she got in, she laid down this. It's kind of a bag, but it's more like a gun bag next to her, and she's got like a bag, and it's got more than one thing in it. You can hear a couple things clanking around, but there's definitely a gun in there. You can tell that much.
So, time for the interesting question. How are you intending to track down the Owen brothers' mine?
Well, if they's running back and forth from town, they probably leave a pretty good trail. Although it's been some time. What'd they say, 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. What about
Think
Miss
the rain's
Hattie?
come through here recently?
Did what?
Has a rain come through here recently? The desert,
No.
like if you know, maybe some tracks will stick.
Nope.
Mm.
No rain recently. It's just been dust, which is actually probably good for you.
Okay.
Well,
Anyone
I
have
The
suppose-
mountains.
Wait, so are we all traveling in one big group? Just to be very clear.
Yes,
Okay.
a caravan of Cthulhu.
Ooh.
Let's hope we don't get lost in our caravan.
Or else we'll be the lost caravan.
Yeah.
And
Anyway,
then another group ought to be
It's
sent
the
out
name of the
after us.
channel. It's the name of this. It's the name of this channel.
we did it, everybody. We did
I
it.
wanna put
We did
it
one
on.
Cthulhu week. Good night, everybody.
We're done tonight.
No. But for real, I would take like a track roll or maybe even a science geology.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my. Let me
Can
look
any
at
of us
my.
track?
You remember how this is a game and you have to roll some dice occasionally?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Like
Hey,
that.
I got a 10 in track. See what happens.
I got a 20 in navigate.
I got
That's nice, but
I got 30.
we're not really navigating right now. We're looking to track something.
All right. I got a 10 in track, but that's not great.
What was the other skill you mentioned, too?
Science geology.
No, rocks is rocks.
give it a shot. I've got just trying to remember how to use it.
If you turn your sheet off of edit mode, you should
That
be
would
able
help.
to roll.
There we go. All right. Well, 30 is better than nothing. But
30 is better than nothing, but
Unfortunately-
that roll ain't much good for anything.
nope.
Anyone else want to try it here? Because right now you are following and looking after some options that don't really seem to be panning out too well.
That's why I asked for a map.
Yep.
I did not
And the
get
map
one.
would probably have been a large survey of the area.
At least it still would have had like a squiggly and like an X, and it would have been like, here's
a
a
squiggly
tree.
and an X.
Like, here's the tree. You go around this tree.
You think there's a map they have for this mine? The secret mine? They don't want anyone to know about?
Yes, absolutely.
That has a password and everything?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
no girls allowed? No.
No girls.
Oh dang!
Why
Yeah.
are most of us even
Most of us
doing
is-
it?
I know.
Bye, Hiram.
No,
Yes,
for real,
um,
if someone wants to try and push the roll, you can tell me how you are trying to do something like push this to a greater effect, but it is going to be a higher risk. Alternatively, you can spend luck.
That's a lot of luck that I got to
I have
spend.
a question, Turk. I have a question. I've got a good score in natural world. Could I roll that over to like reading where silver might be found?
Yeah, it's not exactly what it has written here, but I guess I'm a pretty cool dude, and I'll.
You is a pretty
princess.
cool dude, Mr. Turk. I got a 37.
So the issue here is you're able to identify the telltale signs that there is silver in these hills,
There's silver in them there hills.
but the exact
She yells.
location of a vein is a little harder for you to come by. You might need to have
Does y'all know, you local
higher
folk,
level of success.
is there any people what live out here, like any indigenous folks, nothing like that?
Not to any
do I know of-
locals' knowledge.
I was gonna say, if there's anyone I know.
Okay.
But,
You know what? It's a one shot, and I'm doomed to die. I guess I could use the 27 luck to find the place. Because otherwise, if we never find the place, we're never getting anywhere.
we could go back to town and talk to the locals a
Um,
lot until they finally tell us something.
Yeah.
Just go back and get Hattie. Has she ever been there?
Is that a threat?
She has it. I asked.
Are you just threatening me with naming and voicing NPCs until I crack and just tell you where the adventure is?
Is that
Am I being held at
prepared for
gunpoint
today?
here?
Because
Hey,
we can give you a loophole
guess it's
or
a-
a plot twist.
we're gonna just exhaust every single dialogue option there is.
That's right.
Hopefully there's
No.
a library
Scum
search or
saving.
something. You're
What
just
do you know
throwing
for
us
Dark
right
Elves?
into the desert this time.
I'm gonna play this the same way I'm playing Baldur's Gate, which is I didn't mean to say that. I'm just gonna reload my last.
Well, you want to spend 27 luck, you can. Alternatively, if someone wants to push their roll, you can also do that.
I might as
you
well roll a
are
track.
going to spend more
Nope.
time. Yeah, might as well roll a track.
Nope. 73 over 10.
Dilly Dally, want to roll a track?
I can try to roll a track.
Everyone can roll a track. Delilah can roll a track.
No!
Hard
Dally.
success.
My
Dilly
luck-
Dally,
my luck
Sally.
is safe.
Whew.
I
Well,
did
I'll
not
tell you
think
what
that
you
could
see.
happen.
As everyone's clucking around like chickens, you're able to, from up on your horse, able to identify a few things. It seems like there's been various travelers across Sullivan's Gap as of late. There's been some kind of well-worn, booted folk. Definitely a mountain lion track, you can tell. Looks about like 4 mule tracks heading up to the hills, but then there's also 2 mules heading up in another direction.
Mr. Hiram, you see the hoof prints over there that Sally found? Is that
I forgot.
horses? Is that mules?
Oh, there they are. A long time since I've been out in these parts. Yeah. So
Yep.
you're saying they're this way?
I think so. Hey, as long as I've got you here, you ever been to a brothel called the Witch's Cauldron?
No, miss, I have not.
Have you ever met a
Nor do
woman
I
named-
reckon I would ever be.
Oh, you ever meet and or have relations with a woman named Leaky Annie?
Not that I recall.
Okay, you think on it.
Her name is Leaky.
That's my mama. My mama's name was Leaky Annie. She dead now. Anyway, let's follow these horse and mule tracks.
You'll notice that I've already been steering Roger in that direction as you're trying to adopt a new dad.
Which one?
Okay, so you said that there were 2 mule tracks and there were also like heavy boot prints.
Heavy boot prints, but there's a 4-pack of mules and a 2-pack.
Did we know that we only know one person's missing?
They came in pairs. Like
His
there's four brothers, and 2 of them come at a time to town, and the other 2 stay at the claim.
It's a math. I tricked you all. We're just doing math all night.
I don't wanna.
So if 2 brothers leave the mine going at 10
So-
miles an hour toward town,
No. That's
So the set of so technically the set of 2 mounts was probably the most likely.
That's what I was thinking too. Unless, does it show that the mule prints are going in different directions of like one going out and then back out again? Or,
No.
Okay, so then we follow the set of 2, right?
Yeah.
Is that what
he's
you're thinking?
probably had 2 mules.
Yeah.
That's the kind of math I can get behind.
You make a
Ours
good
are about
amount-
that size.
You make a good amount of progress following this trail up into the hills, but it is starting to get pretty dark, given the amount of work it was to find a halfway decent read on a trail here. Would you all want to camp through the evening, or try and push your way to the camp? Camp outside it, rather, or try and push your way to, assumedly, where the Owen brothers are holed up.
I don't know. I ain't in a rush. You know, these folks
Yeah.
listen for 2 weeks. Another 12 hours ain't gonna hurt.
I mean, Sally there saw mountain lion tracks. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Oh, I got you covered.
And she reaches into her bag and she pulls out a repeater rifle, and a surprisingly nice one.
She's like, "This my Henry."
Okay.
Like
not what I was
she
expecting.
locks and loads it really adeptly, and then she says,
And if he gets close, I got my machete.
and she pulls out a machete from the bag as well, just an enormous machete
Okay.
that is about as tall as she is.
I'm worried we picked up a serial killer in the Old West, but all right.
No, I never kill cereal. Cereal,
no.
please.
Her face is too well known. It's on the biscuit box.
That's right. I'm a celebrity. Just like my daddy, Scooter Brown, the oldest man in town.
Town.
In the town he were at when he said it.
Okay.
And all I hear is famous folks
Well,
is
I'll
the ones
tell
who
you-
always snap later.
That's right. My daddy, he had a problem. Anyway, yeah,
Camping?
I'd say we set up camp, but if y'all want to press on, we can do.
I think camping is a good idea.
All right. So you circle your wagon. Not hard to do, and
How do you circle a wagon?
circle a wagon. You just kind of, well, it's a circle.
We circle
knives,
the
you know.
wagon.
Walk around it, being like, okay, good, yeah, this is a wagon.
Walking around in a circle.
But you can get yourself set up with a nice little campfire, and well, it's a gorgeous night. Food is, I imagine, some dry trail rations and whatever anyone brought along with them. But anything particular y'all doing?
I mean, Biscuits is talking nonstop. I won't RP it out just for the sake of good stream etiquette, but she's just telling all these stories, and we don't have time to get into all of them, but she tells you about her religion that, like, involves someone named the Swamp Queen, who's a witch, who apparently is the mother of a giant albino alligator named Terry Bojangles. It's a whole thing. And I imagine most people just tune her out after a while.
Cora's probably actually the one that's listening intently. She's got a little brother.
In that case, you'll get an earful, and I'll send you a whole written out conversation later.
She's got a little brother. She's used to like listening to it practically inane tales at nonstop. So,
And then anyway, so she's Terry Bojangles' mom, but if she's Terry Bojangles' mama, then he needs a daddy. So I think that's where baby Jesus fits in. I don't know. He's in there somewhere.
Can I say Delilah was like just passed out drunk for a lot of this?
And then feels like she's still drunk when she wakes up to this conversation.
Oh yeah, this is not the hangover recovery you needed. But actually, those of you not listening intently to Princess Biscuit's story, why don't you roll me a listen check? Ooh.
I'm trying not to listen, but you just won't shut up.
Yeah, you are like enthralled. You find yourself just like unable to hear
Yeah.
anything.
Mama was leaky, but she wasn't the only one who worked there. There were Lazy Susan. There was Sick Phyllis. Sick Phyllis, she had a lot of diseases. She caught a lot
And
of things.
it's as you're talking about Sick Phyllis that you hear this that a figure kind of breaks the light at the edge of your camp, so to speak. And quickly, those of you who can see, he doesn't charge the group, but just stands kind of at as much attention as can be. Before you, this is too good. Let me do Justify. Yes, good. You see what appears to be a tall, thin, very clearly sunburnt man, old and long, scraggly white hair and beard that's pouring out of what looks to be some kind of metal helmet and spilling up and over a white shirt, dungarees, and dilapidated boots with a breastplate that peaks in the center, a long sword dangling at his belt. And he's looking at all of you and kind of jingling very slightly as he looks around.
How far away is he?
He's like just up to your camp, at the edge of your campfire. And he's going to look at you all. Ich bin Kapitän Rudolf Zimmer, deinen Ihren Majestaten des Königs Ferdinand und König Isabella von Spaniken. Ich sperre Sport in diesem Land im Namen ihrer Majestaten und verlogen, dass du mir Essen bringst und Wasser und alle anderen Reichtümer und Gegenstände. Der damit verboten sind sie König versuchen, die Gunst Gottes und Spaniens zu erhoffen. Teilnehmen ich wilde. Ich fordere Summung im Stammen Spaniens. Handeln Sie schnell, sonst wird Gottes Klingen erst der Blicke Ziel von
Okay.
dein physischer Körper.
No, let him finish.
That's
What?
and then he
Finish what?
finishes.
You understand
And
that?
if anyone wants to try and roll me a German,
Well, no, I don't know what that is, but this fella dressed like a can of beans, and I think his brains got cooked.
You sound very lost, feller.
he looks at you and just will say more in German, but I don't have that part translated quickly, and I don't.
I don't speak no other languages other than, some tribal languages, but that's all. And a little bit of Spanish.
Anyone know
Cool
German?
to have. No.
That is not something I thought I would need to know today.
Well,
But she does take out a tin of biscuits and offers it to him.
and he'll go over and grab it and just open it and start pouring it into his mouth.
So we can
Anyone
see
got
his
something to
face.
drink for this?
You can see his face.
Okay.
Here is a picture of him.
He's wearing a funny hat.
Furter. He's a hot dog.
But it just doesn't really do him justice. His facial hair and hair is like spilling out. He looks cooked, like you said.
Mister, does you speak English?
So while Princess Biscuits was telling stories and everything, I think Dilly Dally Sally was in the wagon, like taking inventory, because she's very aware of the fact that there's a lot of people that would like drinks and everything like that, and it could either be very profitable for her or she could be missing some things. So would it be reasonable to say that she's already inside the wagon and could potentially maybe take a bottle of whiskey and start trying to stick a piece of cloth in it, just in case things get bad?
Sure.
Cool.
Because he is going to like look at you, speaking slowly towards him. And then he's going to turn, and if anyone has a canteen of water or something,
Oh yeah, I would definitely be pulling one out.
and
Unless
he's gonna just try to snatch at that,
Oh my God, this guy don't got manners. It's probably hidden under his metal hat.
and then he's just again pouring that all over his face.
That's fine.
Incredible ways.
I am Princess Biscuits
And she points at the biscuit tin.
from the biscuit box.
Looks at you just with no no recognition of words.
You know, biscuits.
Die solltest diesen Hügel verlassen. Sie tragen einen groben Fluch.
Can I like charades this? Can I psychology this?
You can try in psychology.
No. Fuck you. I'm not psychology, clearly.
Ein Sprechfor sind Rezakraga. But yeah, he just seems Helassen. He just motions to all. Helassen.
Helassen.
Where is he motioning?
Helassen.
He just points away.
Does he seem
Does he seem what?
injured?
No, other than the incredible amounts of sunburn and general age and clearly ruined equipment. But now that he kind of seems satisfied somewhat, he's just going to start clinking off.
Okay.
Okay.
So long. I didn't get my. You still got my. That's my canteen. You keep it.
Do you have multiples? Like, did you give me the one that you had earlier, or did you take it back after?
The canteen?
Yeah.
Or the tins.
Sorry, never mind.
The biscuit tins.
Never mind.
Yeah, you don't know, but I mean, short version, because it's a one shot, is she's got a whole bunch of them in her bag that she hands out to people. There's like crumbly, shitty, stale biscuits.
Best biscuits I ever had.
Is he heading in the direction of town, or is he just wandering?
Just in a direction, yeah.
Okay, I am gonna just go up to him, just cautiously, like just sort of, just kind of just tap him on the shoulder and just sort of point back down the trail in the direction we've come from. Town, people, that way.
Da viste man kann ich sterben. And he turns his shoulder to you briskly.
You don't seem happy to see us here.
I have no idea what that was all about.
And I'm just like, same to you, fella.
Yeah, you
just
tell
sort
him,
of
Daddy
shakes his
Harden.
Watch it.
Oh,
And
sorry.
he's just sort of is like, no. How old is Princess?
Princess Biscuits is 18, but she looks like she's 12.
Okay.
She's very small. Her size rating in Cthulhu terms is a 30.
Oh God. Hi, Luna.
Which is that basically she's she looks like she was basically malnourished for most of her life, and maybe a little bit of fetal alcohol stuff, other stuff in there too. Like she's like, she never grew to her full potential physically.
Well,
You got to find people to settle down with sooner or later.
Oh,
All right.
like a daddy.
Well, maybe not a daddy, but at least people, right?
I guess. Well, it's not going to be that fella what's dressed like a tin can, because that guy did. I don't know what language he was speaking, but he was not very kind or hospitable.
It sounded European.
Can I roll a Hail Mary history and see if I can figure anything out? I say Hail Mary because I got a 5 in history.
What do you?
No. I wanted to see if I could clock the armor at all, but
Oh, you could do like an anthropology, probably.
oh, that's cute. You think I have anthropology as a lawyer? Nah.
Anyway, but yeah, if anyone wanted to think about what that guy was wearing, you absolutely could.
Can I comment
make a
that
history or anthropology.
Hoop in chat just redeemed a 1 million point ultra horror villain point?
Oh, cool.
I don't even want to think about what that is.
We don't even
We'll
make
see,
it to
we'll
break.
see.
That means that the German guy literally just kills us and we didn't even know it.
Yeah.
And,
But
Sending it.
that's a good point. What are y'all doing?
Biscuits is going to climb up onto the top of the wagon, and she's going to keep watch and listen for any threats, any wild animals, any German people in armor. And she's got her Henry out, her repeater rifle.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me. Everyone else settling in, setting up watches and such?
I'm just grabbing my shotgun and kind of keeping an eye in the direction we think maybe he came from, which he just sort of appeared, so we don't know for sure. But whatever direction was behind him when he appeared. Just kind of keep watching that direction.
Delilah's just eating her meal. She doesn't know what's going on.
Hey, you woke up.
Yeah, what is going on? Are we there?
No, we're setting up for the night. We ran into, or rather, some weird man ran into us, speaking some European language and wearing metal armor. Ate our cookies, ate our biscuits, guzzled down some water, and took back off.
And he stole my
Wait,
canteen.
we got biscuits?
I got
We got more
biscuits. You want some?
Yes.
Oh,
Thank
here,
you.
these really help with a hangover too, because they soak up all the alcohol what's in your stomach.
And she hands it over, and it's that same little metal baking tin. It's like the size of a deck of cards. You know, it's like a sample pack. And she said,
There you go, Medley Bacon Company biscuits. The biscuits with biscuits on the box.
So the
Well,
tin can ate some biscuits and what? Left
And
in the
then
night?
he yelled at us in a European, and then he took my canteen and he left.
Did you offer some tea? The European
Yep.
tea.
He does? Oh no, I didn't have no tea. But he seemed angry. He was like here Lassen, and he was like German or something. And then he walked away, but he seemed real hungry and thirsty and grumpy.
Now, what did he look like? I just want to make sure it's not anybody I ran into.
He got a big bushy beard. And
Well, that describes like half the people. Never mind. Probably
It
not.
does. It don't narrow it down much. He looked like he'd been out here for a long, long time.
Pretty certain I'd never seen that man. I'd never seen that man in town.
Well, he was all sunburnt and fried like he'd been out wandering in the desert for years.
well, hopefully it counts as us having done a service to him, and he'll leave us alone from now on.
He should have had a wide hat on to get the sun out.
Yeah, but he didn't seem that smart.
anyway,
He didn't seem... He was confused.
y'all can tuck in for the evening.
I'm going to keep watch for a little while, y'all. Daddy Hiram, I'll wake you up, and you two take a turn when I'm done.
We're just gonna let that one sit there.
It's just
And
sort of shakes his head.
anyway, the next morning hits you all. You can get up bright and early and kick out your fire after some coffee. That good old dry grounds and right in the water, But You want to keep following that trail, I suppose?
Well,
No, I think we should turn back. I think we're good.
yeah, let's
You
just go
saw,
back
you
to
saw
town.
one German guy, and you're
We
like,
tried.
that's
Yeah,
That's
you know what?
scary.
I'm not that
Yeah,
invested
usually
in the Owen brothers.
Call of the German guy.
Were we really sure we
Down
wanted to save these
darker
brothers
European
anyway?
trails.
The true
That's what-
horror was the Germans we found along the way.
As long as like, in terms of the gap, Sullivan Gap. I mean, we know where that is for the most part. We're in it, right? Like
You're
that's
in the gap.
region that
That's-
we're in.
Yeah, you're in the gap
Okay.
right now. Great
I mean,
cheese.
we would like. I'm assuming we would try to head for, rock formations, and I'm sure they're everywhere. But like, we're looking for likely locations for mines, any sign of movement or people or mining equipment, or like cart tracks or anything.
Well, you do have the trail you're following of the two mules, but there's nothing immediately. I'll be able to.
I mean, as we go along the trail, just Biscuits is going to keep looking around in between talking.
So the thing is, you follow these tracks up a narrow path through rock clefts and actually briefly a short tunnel where your horses don't want to really head through there, so you can try and make a ride check.
What was the name of the horse? Roger? Was it Roger?
Roger.
Yeah.
Roger, it's okay, Roger.
Okay, so I do have a better. So I just accidentally just kind of went with drive auto, but I know it's supposed to be drive wagon. I have better drive wagon than ride. Can I do that?
I'd say that's fine in this case. Yeah.
Actually, I guess the question is if I ended up borrowing my own horse or if I'm riding behind Hiram.
Or in the wagon somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be in the
But
wagon.
not stealing my inventory.
Yeah.
I don't want to steal your inventory.
Okay, considering I was getting super drunk.
She's not allowed to break the law, or they wouldn't let her be a lawyer no more.
Actually, you're probably making an entire case about me just in case you see one thing go wrong and you're like, okay, I already have all the inventory of all the things she's been trying to hustle and
Considering I was passed out drunk, did I ride in the wagon?
Yeah, you were definitely in the wagon. Conscious.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But again, keeping the good inventory up front with me somewhere.
You succeeded on that wagon check, though.
Yes, and a ride check means you can get both your horses through this tunnel here.
It's okay, Roger.
But you make your way up and into what seems to be box canyon. 50 to 70 feet high walls on all sides. You see immediately 4 tents and a small shelter makeshift thing, as well as a ledge that seems to lead up towards some kind of mine entrance.
This looks promising.
But as you all enter, I think now would be a good time to take our first break.
Okay.
Sound good, everybody?
All right.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, we will get ourselves right back. We are going to get ourselves some refreshments, cool ourselves off, and I suggest you do the same. Anyway, more to come. Less German, but more to come.
No guarantees. Could be more German.
Could be more German. I make no promises. I am a trickster at heart. But for real, take care of yourselves. See y'all very soon. Welcome back, y'all. We left our investigators just entering the Owens Brothers camp in Biscuits Gap, apparently.
Oh, yeah. Who did that?
That sounds real nasty. I just realized. Why did that take me so long?
I don't know.
Well,
Can we say that Princess Biscuits has put some kind of marker to say that she's been here and this is hers now? Like she leaves
I
the
just took one
tin
of
for
my
biscuits.
tins and I put a
Yeah.
spike through it.
You have a pickaxe in that bag?
No, I thought that would be ridiculous. How can I carry so many things around?
She says with her bag clunking around. Get a bag of holding.
Anyway, you got yourselves a whole little box canyon here. You got 4 tents, 2 larger ones, 2 smaller ones, and a makeshift shelter. Where y'all head?
Shit. I guess we found it.
Well, let's head to the tents, I think, first.
Yeah, okay.
Any
You can
sign
split
of
up.
life is good.
This has got her has her machete out, just in case of any dangerous animals.
Of course.
Just gotta just keeping an eye out for him. I growed up in a place a lot like this.
I could just stay back here and watch the stuff for y'all if you want.
I swear to God, Janie, if you sit in the back and try and live through this whole thing, I will fight you now. I have power.
Well, she's also chosen a nice wagon that's suited with a lot of things that, Delilah seems pretty interested in. So, I don't
You
know.
got to come with us, Dr. Delilah. What if somebody's got like a cold?
If you'd like, we can make sure we can stock you up with some of my goods before we head out.
Try to get her high.
No, I'm trying to make sure she has a fully stocked medical carpet bag. Probably not what they have. I don't know.
Yeah, Mary Poppins bag.
Yeah, just sugar and cocaine.
And also medicine to go down.
Awesome.
After, yes.
Cool. So we can stock up.
Oh, just get them some hot whiskey.
Anyway,
I got a lot more than that. I got sarsaparilla. I got things that
Cora,
would be
go
good
look
for-
inside that tent.
We
Wait,
going?
I'm going inside the tent. All right, fine.
so there's 2 larger tents, 2 smaller tents.
I'll go for this larger tent that's forward. Self
Okay.
a little character there.
So the larger tents, they seem to be holding there's bed spreads basically. Items of clothing and personal belongings are scattered around both. Seems like there have been 2 folks to each tent, you'd guess. Each tent has 2 bedrolls.
What's going on in there, Cora? What'd you find?
Well, rather, the one you went to right here doesn't have bedrolls.
Okay.
It does have areas that someone's clearly been sleeping on the dirt with a blanket.
Interesting. Well, I found someone's been sleeping in this tent, though there's no bedrolls for whatever reason.
That's not too unusual. Could be sleeping rough.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's got 3 bedrolls. I'm so stupid.
I see 3 bedrolls in there.
It's got
Look at
3
those
You can
3.
see 3 bedrolls, a
What?
gun belt, a pair of boots, 2 hats, a box of cartridges, banjos, and personal effects.
Hey, a banjo.
Honestly, I need to get my eyes checked. Hey, Doc, can you check my eyes? I've missed so much from this tent.
See, Dr. Delilah, we need you.
Anyway,
Still have 2
There's
of them?
Biscuits goes over and picks up the banjo.
Yeah, I got 2 of
it's
them.
a pretty standard banjo.
Sweet. Well, if they's dead, I get the banjo. If I don't get the silver mine, at least I can have a banjo out of this.
Well, that's a real
In the
downgrade.
wagon if you like.
Okay.
She takes the banjo and puts it in the wagon.
So I don't know if Delilah wanted to take anything other than whiskey from my wagon, but I will definitely kind of have one of those little utility belts that goes across body with little
A bandolier.
little bandolier with little elixirs and dried herbs and whatnot.
Like
Not
a Pathfinder
really
I guess you would
alchemist
stock up.
in the Old
You would have
West.
actually, made an effort to stock up on all the things.
Okay.
She just didn't want to go anywhere. She was just trying to sleep.
The thing is that Dilly Dally Sally is very aware of her goods and making sure she gets the money out of it. So somebody who likes to drink whiskey, it's kind of hard to have them be housed in her wagon. So she'll be very nice about it, but she will kind of be like, "Oh, we can stock up and go over there."
Cora, are you looking through the rest of those personal effects?
Yeah, I will.
All right, you do find a photograph of Hattie Pointer in amongst one of the bedrolls.
Well, no, sorry. Well, safe to assume this bedroll belongs to Newt or one of the other Owen brothers fancies Hattie.
I see. So that's why they disappeared. Love triangles.
I guess I'll check the other tent then. If no one else is already checking it out.
Biscuits is putting the banjo away.
Sure.
Y'all have to stop innocent doctors for love triangles, please.
In that tent, you do see 2 bedrolls, and there's a Colt revolver lying on one bed and an old Spencer rifle on the other.
I'll check them both for ammunition in the chambers.
Colt's empty. The Spencer rifle only has 2 unfired rounds in its magazine. There's also 2 gun belts, sans their guns, 2 hats, 2 pairs of boots. But, yeah.
Well, I guess it's a little weird that I'm finding 5 beds here when there should be 4 people.
Might just double stacked.
Essentially.
All have been used.
One night. Can I tell?
Sorry, what's that?
Yeah. Can I tell if they've been used, and more specifically, they've been used more recently?
I mean, they're dirty.
Well, it's the desert. It's a tent.
I mean, everything kind of looks a little tossed around. Like,
Okay, so no.
I don't know.
Alright.
Any
Hell if I
sign-
know.
Any signs of maybe feminine clothing? No.
Nothing to indicate who this mysterious, like, if there's a 5th person, who this mysterious 5th person is.
Biscuits comes back.
Well, all we know is that they sent 2 different folks to and from town, right?
Yeah, each time there was 2 of the brothers came round.
Maybe there's a 5th brother and he just didn't like coming to town.
I mean, maybe. If there is, I hadn't heard of them.
Nope.
I guess
a number of things.
I guess
They
I'll
could have
check
hired
one-
somebody.
Prostitutes.
Uh,
Susan used to make house calls.
all right, yeah.
Not what I was going to jump to immediately, but yeah, I suppose so.
Well, Hiram, what are you up to?
I'm so I've been primarily out keeping watch, just to while all this has been happening. I'm letting sort of while they seem to be eager to search the tents. I'm kind of looking over in the direction of the enclosure to sort of see what the deal is with it.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, the enclosure, it's clear that used to be where they'd keep donkeys. It's a simple one-sided structure with a low roof and 4 stalls. They're all empty. Want to make me a spot hidden?
I shall do my damnedest.
Ooh,
Hard
you
success.
damned you do. 7 for 30, yeah.
Oh, Hiram.
You note that the loose bars that probably once served as gates for each of the stalls have been broken down from the inside, like those mules that were in there bolted out. But and the undisturbed saddles are still there.
Oh, okay. Those, these are. Did we sell them these saddles? Type of deal.
What you finding, Papa? I mean,
Yeah.
Mr. Barlow.
You are learning.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, they had mules in here. Looks like something spooked them. They bolted out.
Ain't mules supposed to be stubborn?
Yeah, that's kind of their primary trait.
It must take a lot to get them to cut and
Looks
run.
like, yeah.
You're gonna notice more rifle rounds in the dust by your feet as you're standing there, Hiram.
It's what troubles me. And he's got his shotgun in one hand. He's reaching down. He's looking, seeing the rifle rounds. He's like,
Fight off something.
Like they
maybe some
shot.
wolves, maybe a cougar.
No, they were shooting at something.
Probably nothing more than just an animal.
She says, not knowing what
Maybe,
game
but-
system she's in.
Maybe. I mean, you remember that? I mean, could have been that European fellow for all we know,
He got attacked by the
making the racket he was making. But normally mules wouldn't bolt at that.
What?
It's not ours.
From Europe.
No, there's something. Something's got them bolting out like bats out of hell.
Are there any Biscuits is looking at the rifle rounds, trying to think, okay, what were they fighting off? Were they shooting up out of the basin? You know what I mean? Or something like that? Or were they shooting in one direction? She's looking for which boot prints to see maybe which way they were facing when those rifle rounds popped off.
Sure. Why don't you make me a spot hidden or a track here?
Okay, one of those is better, I think, than the other. Let me see what my skills are. Yeah, I'll do a spot hidden. My track isn't great. No, that's a fail.
Yeah, you can't really tell. It's just spent shells is all.
Can't even tell which way they was facing. You know? Shooting out into nowhere. Anything in those tents?
Scanning.
I moved on to one of the two smaller ones, which I assume are the supply tents.
Well, you'd be right. First one you're going into seems like it's got clearly marked bags of flour, coffee, sugar, and some barrels of salted beef and water. Half-empty case of whiskey bottles and tins of beans, peaches, pears, and so forth.
Okay.
Some of them have been cut open, and a few barrels have been kind of staved in, but beyond that, everything just seems, to lack a better adjective, peachy.
I gotta watch Holes again. I'll call out and be like to the princess, be like, "Well, I found the pantry."
Oh! Well, I don't need to know about people's underwears. But... What? Okay. Oh, the pantry! Guess where they keep the food. Yep.
I guess I'll move on to the last tent, which I assume I'm gonna find dynamite. That should be fun.
Mr. Hiram and I saw that the mules got spooked off and they were shooting at something. Yeah. So I think something scared them off. They didn't run.
There's something else troubling me about that. The mules, they would have. When the mules run off, they usually will try to head back to anywhere they know. And we did not encounter them on the way here. So, if they've been down the mine a lot, maybe there. But
well, we should probably.
I don't
here
know.
don't square.
Cora, what's in there?
What is in there, Turk?
I'm not telling you. But okay, you twisted my arm. The other tent, you open that one, and it's filled with tools and the like: picks, shovels, hammers, about 200 feet in rope, but it looks like it's cut in 50-foot lengths. Lanterns, lamp oil, matches, bandages, bits of lumber, 40 feet of chain, and a case and a half of dynamite sticks. 70 feet of fuse and 50 blasting caps.
You called that.
A lot of these seem to have been scattered around, though. It looks like this place has been turned over.
You think these fellas would mind if we liberated some of these supplies to see if we can go help them?
I mean, I'm sure they'd mind, but what can they do about it?
Doesn't look like they're around.
Starts grabbing things.
So tense.
Just be careful with the dynamite.
Oh yeah, for sure I will.
She takes at least 3 sticks of dynamite.
Oh my god. I'm gonna give that away.
She grabs some whiskey. She probably grabs a rope and a lamp and lamp oil.
You know, maybe because you're carrying the dynamite, maybe someone else should carry the lamp.
Oh, I've been keeping the dynamite inside the lamp.
No,
That's
okay.
the whole thing about keeping them separate.
Nope. Cora's gonna rush on over and take the lamps and give her the dynamite. Be like, listen, you can keep the dynamite, but
All right.
I'm gonna hold on to the lamp, okay?
Cora.
Plus, now
Lawyer,
your hands are free.
Lawyer Cora.
And she reaches out her hand and takes Cora's hand softly and sincerely and says,
You're the first friend I ever had that let me keep the dynamite. Thank you.
Oh, you got dynamite multiple times? Not the
I
last time,
tried.
though. Oh, okay, never mind. Now I know how it went. It didn't. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep hold of the fire. You can hold the dynamite.
Oh boy.
takes it.
I'll put it right in here next to my lighter.
Anyone else grabbing anything?
You know how to handle that stuff?
Lamps? Yeah. When you go in a dark place, you can put a fire in them and they show stuff.
Oh my God. You keep it. No, you keep it in a second. And his dad mode actually kicks in for a moment.
Huh?
And he will try to. He's not an
Oh.
expert with dynamite or anything, but he knows to keep it in a separate sack. So he's like, "No, you're gonna keep it in a separate sack. It's kind of like you want to blow your dang fingers off."
So grab some
And,
glass caps too.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mr. Barlow.
Oh my God, you're
These
ignoring
are the
these things
best-
with my daughter.
These are the best or worst idea ever, giving Princess biscuits dynamite. Also grab some glass caps and pass them over to her. I need
Oh
these.
boy.
Someone said they already grabbed rope, right?
I grabbed one. What
Yeah, we
would
can
you
use
call
more
it? The
rope,
length
I
of it.
think.
Bundle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some rope also.
I had that.
Okay.
Sounds
I'll
good.
grab some too, because this is like the first time ever that a Call of Cthulhu game is just like, yeah, you just have rope use.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab
Yeah.
the chain actually. Never know when that
Um,
might become in use.
Turk. Maybe I was assuming. I was guessing that the rope we found was like a multi-purpose rope. It's not necessarily a lasso, right?
No, it's not
It
lasso.
could be
no.
used as one?
It's 50 feet of rope, but if you want to tie it into a lasso, you could.
Gotcha. Yeah, just wondered.
Yeah. But yeah. Anything
Yes,
else?
we're gonna
Anyone's
go
grabbing?
with-
Is there any rifle? There's rifle ammunition in here.
In here, there wasn't any rifle ammunition, but there was some cartridges for a Spencer rifle in one of the tents.
I wonder if that's the same as the rifle that she would use.
There is. It's called a Spencer carbine.
If it's a carbine, it's a repeater. So it might be repeater rifle ammo. I'm not sure. Could be a luck roll or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah, I
Or it
mean-
could be a fact that some people know.
Spencer rifle, I believe, is a repeater, but yeah, it's a repeating rifle.
In that case, it probably, unless the caliber is different, probably interchangeable with a repeater.
I mean, what do you have? It's a 56.
I got a Henry.
A Henry.
It's in.
Henry's in 44. Spencer's in 56.
Damn it!
and she says,
This won't fit my gun, but if there's a perfectly good Spencer right there, that's not bad. If anybody wants a gun,
I mean, I'm hoping we're not gonna need any more.
yeah. I hope so, but my
All of us
mama,
have a gun right now, right?
Yeah, I got one.
I have one.
Never hurts to have a spare.
And a machete.
I got a shotgun and a pistol
All right.
and a knife.
Well, what do you say we go look at that building over there? Maybe whatever scared them off is inside it.
Well, the enclosure already got checked out.
"What was in
I
it?"
don't-
You said there were
That was
right?
the empty.
That was the mules. That's right.
That was for the mules. But yeah, you can head up into the mine.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
You said there were peaches too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
canned peaches.
Just canned
I'll
foods.
grab them just because like Skyrim rules, just I can carry it.
Oh yeah, you're gonna hit a pause screen and down some peaches.
I mean,
Yeah, I
if there's one thing that Dilly Dally Sally does understand about medicine, it's that eating helps. So
Not wrong.
I right click on any salted beef that I find and click send to camp.
Mm-hmm. I got you. Absolutely. But yeah,
Throw it in the wagon.
you can begin making your way up to after looting this campsite. You can begin making your way up to the entrance to the mine.
Mm-hmm.
And unless anyone stops her, Biscuits is going to lead the way up the ramp. Like she just like marches up there. with
Now,
her machete out.
I want to make something clear as we move into the mine. Who has light sources?
I got a lamp now.
Very
You've got a
proud to have
lamp?
a lantern.
No, I have the lantern. I'm carrying it for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cora's my lamp assistant.
Yeah, we're keeping
Okay.
the fire and the dynamite away from each other.
She's my lamp
Cora's
consultant.
Cora's got a lamp, which is good. Anyone else got a light source?
I mean, I got
Something.
dynamite. It's a very brief light source.
I'm not hearing anybody speak up.
I think I've got
so-
something. I need to.
There's lamps and lamp oil in the camp. You can just
Okay.
have a
Yeah.
lamp.
I'll
just
do
grab a
that,
lamp.
or either I was also going to ask if there was a tree in there. I could do the whole makeshift torch thing and toss a little whiskey on
You
it.
don't really want smoke inside a mine.
That's good.
Why not?
Yes.
Why are you
Well-
limiting me? Why not?
Breathing is important. You're free to do so. I just want to let you know now. It's gonna be real shit for your companions.
Okay, fine.
There's
if you
perfectly good lamp oil.
That was before you said there was more lamps. I was gonna make a torch, but now that there's more lamps, I grab a
I
lamp.
love lamp.
I love lamp. Hey, I'm sorry. What was that, Delilah?
Sorry, I didn't know if y'all could hear me. I wanted to know if there were any lamps or torches at the camp.
Yeah, there's plenty of lamps and torches. I was saying that there literally plenty.
Okay, well I grabbed one. I'm still behind everybody.
Okay, I will position you accordingly then. As those with light sources should have light on this next map, and those who don't will not, because you make your way up to the entrance of the mine. And it has a wooden gate over the front of it before you go rushing on in there. Somebody, Miss
I'm
Nosy
just following
Face.
Cora. She's my lamp assistant.
I know. You all want to make me an intelligence check as you're looking over that mine entrance.
Is that an option? Oh, an optional?
It's optional.
I'll make one.
Is this one of those ones you
Ooh,
want
have I
to succeed in,
succeeded?
or is this one of those ones you want to fail?
I'm seeing.
I got a one.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Go princess.
Oh, this is a silver mine. It's probably approximately a quarter mile deep.
No, you start rattling off mine facts, but also at the same
Thanks.
time,
I accidentally rolled twice. I'm sorry, but my
You're
first one was
you're fine. I got you. So those of you
Delilah got an
succeeded,
extreme success too.
those of you who succeeded can pretty easily tell this gate's been smashed open from the inside recently. The tunnel before you is about 6 to 7 feet high and 5 to 9 feet wide at different points. It's got some wide wooden joints at odd angles, and as you begin to properly enter, you're kind of just hit with just very, very quiet.
Biscuits looks at the evidence of breaking out, and just sort of looks at all the supports and turns around and says, "It's real quiet in there."
Real quiet in there. Real quiet in there.
Well, not anymore.
Oh, sorry. I thought you was further away. Yeah. Look at this, though. Hey, Mr. Barlow, you see this? Remember them mules busted out of the pens? Look, something busted out of the mine.
The hell?
That's not concerning.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's the
Are we looking
spirit
at-
of the industry. Here, there's like
Is this?
here by the door to the mine shaft. It looks like it was busted out from the inside. See that? Oh, he grumbling.
Dang, going. digging in there, things bursting out from the friggin' mines. The hell these boys got themselves into.
Maybe it was a very big bat.
I mean,
Like
I
a
don't know.
bat that was bigger than all the others. And it wanted freedom.
Who's going in?
We can stand around here having Princess Biscuit theories all day.
Yeah, that's all we got. That's
Unless
all we
there's
need.
caves around here. God.
Honestly, Princess Biscuit's stories about what she thinks happened here is probably scarier than whatever
Biscuits'
you had planned.
imagination is pretty scary, I'm sure.
I'll start heading in.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go wherever Cora goes.
Yeah,
Because she's
makes
got
sense.
the lantern. Yeah.
All right, keep moving yourselves along here.
Come on,
Path will
Sally.
reveal itself.
You know, you're never supposed to follow somebody into a mine. Nobody, mom ever told him that?
What do you mean?
That hasn't really come
Haven't-
up.
Haven't dealt with enough minds to
Yeah.
be
You
rich.
guys are my best friends.
Well, what do you think? What direction?
I feel like Princess Biscuit is just grabbing the hands of the two people that are closest to her, just like, you guys are my best friends.
Mhm.
That's where-
And she is holding him up here because she's so short.
Aw.
Mhm.
That is
We are
fair.
both
I
tall.
probably am like, you're
Um,
probably like at my like boob area.
Mhm. Turk, Biscuits would. It probably comes up to her under boob, is what. She's 4.5 feet. Anyway, can Biscuits at this intersection make another, like a listen check? See if there's anything other than silence?
Sure.
Yeah. Can I make one also?
Sure thing.
Everyone be real quiet.
Gotta find it now.
Oh, Roll 20's gonna fuck me today, isn't it? I don't think it's gonna let me win anything.
Oh, those are 2 failures. You don't hear much of anything.
Can I spend some luck?
Oh, you want to spend some
I could
Oh, wait,
spend
no,
luck?
7. I could spend 7.
Lonnie,
It's
yeah,
a
I
lot
was gonna
better
say,
than.
Well, you
yeah.
could both spend luck.
No thanks.
But that's the difference between 18 and 7.
Is Hiram and Delilah listening at all either? They could be the ones that save us.
Oh, no. You can spend luck. I'm hearing luck being spent.
I will spend
I can
7 luck. I will gladly. If I can
Okay.
do the math, there we go.
You hear nothing other than some loose rocks falling every once in a while around you.
Sound like a cave.
Any
It
like
does.
does it seem like it's coming from a specific place like repeatedly, or does it sound like moving closer or further?
Let
Like
me put it
indicator?
like this. This cave doesn't sound very stable.
So what you're saying is we should just turn back, give up on the mission, and
Was that
get
included
on with
also
our
in the
day.
initial thing when we came in and saw the supports and stuff like that?
The supports are built irregularly, yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Y'all,
Everyone,
looks,
y'all be careful around here. Doesn't seem like we're in a stable set of caves.
no.
I mean, I kind of can't imagine those Owen brothers actually like knowing what they're doing fully.
Yeah.
True.
What are their names? Luke?
I mean, they haven't come back for
Mute
2
one
weeks,
of
so
them.
let's just hope they weren't just crushed by
It's
some rock.
Jim and Paul Owens, along with Frank and Newt, were
There
there.
we go, Newt. That's what I was thinking of.
Newt was the one that Hattie
Frank-
was.
Frank Cooley and Newt Parker are their higher.
Is anybody real sharp at like tracking? Maybe look for like footprints or.
We already
I
learned
think-
this earlier.
I think
when we were
Hiram's
trying to
I think
find.
Hiram's our best. I think Hiram's our best at the moment.
That is unfortunate, but probably true.
What is it, a 20 instead of a 10?
It's a 30.
Oh yeah,
All
you
right.
got it. You
Yeah.
got this.
Three
I have
times
1
the
in
chance
3.
that any of us do.
All
There.
right, give it a shot.
Well,
Nope.
All right. Well,
Well, you can't really make hide or hair. Seems like there's been a lot of movement here, or maybe the dust has just settled weirdly.
I trample all over this place.
Anyway, I need
Let's
someone
go.
to start moving.
Let's go to the right.
all
Cora.
right. Going
Light.
down.
Aziz, light. That's a reference to the Fifth Element. Oh, sorry.
You're making your way down the cave. Quiet.
And there's another fork in the road.
Yes.
Fork. Oh.
I assume we want to go deeper in, so.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fair.
keep going, Cora.
Oh.
While we're walking,
Mine.
I'll be every appropriate amount of distance. I'll be making another listen check.
I think we reached a dead end.
Yep.
I think Biscuits is sort of actively listening, Jerk, in case that matters.
Oh, both directions.
Hey,
Fine.
Princess.
Yes.
I noticed that you got some pretty rouge going on there. Can I
Yeah,
borrow some
I
of
just
that?
learned how to wear makeup.
You're beautiful. Can I borrow some of that?
Yeah, hold on.
She pulls out tiny little pot of blush.
Thanks. I'll buy you another one.
Yes, you
I'm
will.
going to purposely at the intersections mark where we went.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good idea. Cave
So don't
paint.
get turned around.
It was either that or notch the wall with a machete. So
Just
Oh, she's
some
leaving.
dust falling around you, and you hurry on after her.
I follow Cora every place.
Why don't you make me a jump check?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
Oh my.
Lucky for me, Biscuits is a bit of a monkey, but no, that's a critical failure.
you do have hero points.
You have hero points. People love
I would like to spend a hero point for that.
Okay.
Because that feels like physical danger.
Okay. 65 out of 30. You can spend 35 luck.
Biscuits is pretty lucky. But no, I think I'll just take it.
Okay. One of the rocks
Give it
that
to me,
recently,
Jack.
one of the rocks that recently fallen is giving you a bit of surprise as you hurry up towards her, and you end up catching your foot there and taking a bit of a trip. You are going to take no damage.
Good. Wow.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I thought I'd sprained it, but I think my boot twisted a little bit.
Oh, sorry, I'll try to be a little slower.
Maybe.
Watch yourself in here.
Yeah. Which way from here? So we already went this way. We got to go right or straight?
You go, I think, right.
Yeah, I think right.
You can see the end of the path.
Yes, I can, but I like role-playing, her.
Well, that's fine.
There's a big number 6!
Oh my
There's a
god,
big
why
number
is that exist? It's the
You're
worst.
confronted with a giant number 6 in a circle.
It's the worst.
Look down onto you.
All your enemies come back.
It says to you, I'm terrified there's a 7 up ahead.
Do I need to...
Why are you scared of 7?
7, 8, 9.
Thank you.
Do I need
Because
to
he's
roll
a
for
murderer.
sanity when I see this 6 in the room?
No, you don't.
Okay.
No.
I'm just
Rather,
going insane. That's fine then.
no, rather instead, you see what is a Colt 45 revolver sitting in the dirt there. There's
Every gun.
Free
I'll
gun.
pick it up and check it. It's got any bullets?
4 of the 6 shots here have been spent.
Okay.
Look
Do we
like.
see where they've been spent by any chance?
Like the
Yeah.
casings.
They are around the gun.
So any bullet holes in the wall?
Oh no.
No? Okay.
Oh,
Any
come on.
blood?
No.
I was gonna say that might mean they landed, but if the thing doesn't bleed,
Well, we don't know that.
Listen, I ain't no deputy or no sheriff, but the way I figure it is this: something chased these fellers out this mine. And
then why didn't they
They
run
ran
back
out shooting.
down?
well, you see, I think they chased them out. Maybe pulled them back in.
Well, they could also be lost in the desert.
Yeah, maybe they became Europeans.
Is that what the German guy was? One of those guys going crazy?
Oh,
Well,
God!
he didn't exactly look like any of them, right? I assume he didn't look like any of the guys.
I've only been down for like 2
Very
days.
old.
I don't know.
No, I know you have. That's what I'm asking. They don't look like any of the Owens, right?
The German guy doesn't.
Okay. The German guy's not an Owen brother.
Kirk will guide us by not giving us anything and make us keep going forward. So we keep
Okay.
going forward.
All right. Which way you guys want to go? Forward or
just
down?
walk.
I
No,
feel
fine.
like going to the left is another.
You want to make me
another-
a geology check?
Who has that?
Who has that?
Anyone have geology?
Who likes rocks?
No one? Okay. Give us
I
another
like
option.
I like rocks that have googly eyes on them.
Nope.
There we
You're all good
go.
then.
Is that enough?
Biscuit is going to bluff having done a geology check and says,
Why not?
Oh, I know. We're supposed to go to the left.
It's a dead end.
As expected.
I'll mark
So
it
why'd
off.
you
As
make
you
it
as you
okay?
call out, it's a dead end. I do need to make a dodge check.
Oh, okay.
Any of us who
You
followed,
realize-
or just Princess Biscuits?
No, not Princess Biscuit. You think I would hurt Princess Biscuit?
Never.
I had to be sure.
No,
I'm gonna live
just
forever.
Cora. Dodge check is going to be a failure in that case.
Roll 20 is gonna kill me.
I
As
do think you also have a hero point if you would like to not get
No, I'll
squished.
save it for something else because like
It's a
I
crit
really have.
roll.
all
I
right,
have
so
horrible luck.
as
so.
you turn around to even shout here, a big seems like a bit of a stone just falls down and it's going to hit you on the head. You'll take 1 damage. Not big.
Look out.
All right. Ow. Come out, rub
Oh,
my
shit.
head.
Where's Delilah? Dr. Delilah, we need your skills. Corey done took a blow to the head, and now she can't do the law arguing no more.
Wait, y'all still remember I'm here? I was trying to pretend like I wasn't.
We can see you.
No, you can't.
You're down around the bend in the tunnel. Get over here.
Like I see you right there. Sort of gesture you forward.
Okay.
Corey got hit in the head with a rock.
Rub off the blood with my like handkerchief, which I take off. Dab at it.
Can you just not get hit in the head with any more rocks?
Ooh, that's a good diagnosis.
Well, I mean, it wasn't exactly a planned move.
Yeah, okay, let me see if I can fix you up.
Dilly Dally Sally will absolutely be like with her little like belt of different things, like what you need to help her, and just kind of be like sarsaparilla.
I got
You
a
know,
tincture
opium.
for every I got a tincture for every opportunity.
She's
For me.
prepped. She is literally. It is literally across her chest. She is prepped, and she will be trying to sell everything for what she believes it is supposed to be used for. Believes.
Yeah, I'll buy a few things off of you.
Sally does
Alright.
things with confidence. And I like that about her.
Delilah's just going to hand you some money that she has.
Well done, thank you. And she'll like hand you a few extra things. She'll also like slip in a little like whiskey to you too, just a little extra for you, just in case.
Meanwhile,
just
Cora's
get
just like
here.
holding a bandana up to her forehead and being like, "We can just keep going."
Okay.
No, I got to fix
Been
you
watching
for-
ahead while all this has been going on just to make sure nothing happens.
Hello. You're from further down the trail.
Hold on, I got to fix her head up. Just wait your turn.
Priorities.
Anybody out there?
No.
Wait,
Is this
that
voice
was Mr.
coming off
Howard.
your-
That was someone else.
Wait your turn.
No, there's a Dr. Delilah. I'm afraid
So,
he's touched.
after
One's-
after Sally has successfully made a sale, she will be willing to go forward and help to see if there's another person who needs assistance
It's coming just
in
from
their ailments.
down the mine tunnel.
There's somebody else
Do I need-
inside.
Oh, is that you?
Do I need to roll something to patch Cora up?
First aid.
Yay, doctoring.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get that one hit point back.
Thank you.
You did it! Mr. Barlow, did you hear that voice? Somebody yelling out inside?
I'm kind of
Yeah, I've been
exhausted.
calling to him.
Working.
Time for a nap.
Did you kind of follow me down when I was trying to like chase after the next person?
I would have.
Okay.
Oh, are you going further in, Lonnie?
Yeah. Sorry, I haven't moved my character. I should probably do that.
Yes.
In the direction it would be. Why am I? Wait 1 second. That is
Maybe it's
not my
the-
character.
Which way was the
entrance?
Is the person still calling out to the point where I'd be able to understand which direction they're calling from because there's a fork in the road?
Seems like
What
they've
else?
stopped calling out.
Of
If you
course they
need
have.
help, you gotta still be vocalizing.
Use your words.
To be fair, the place could collapse if we keep vocalizing.
That's true.
Yeah.
They did make the rock
Vocalize
fall.
quietly enough that we can still hear you.
I need you
It
to start
doesn't
making
cause
moves, 'cause
vibrations.
Someone's
What?
clearly been in here for 2 weeks. They might be caved in. That person's probably close to death.
Shit, we better hurry on up. Pick a way to go, Sally.
Do what now?
To the north. Come on.
I'm gonna go this way.
Hello.
Follow the
She
sense
says
of
that she's using a stage whisper.
Hello.
She doesn't want any rock.
still totally normal volume, but just like, hello.
It is, yeah. Biscuits' whisper is the same as a normal volume for other people.
All right. Let's see. Is this already a dead end over here to the right? Yeah.
Seems to be so.
Okay. All right. Then I guess we're going to the left, and it's also a dead end.
Hey, the
Did
other
you
way.
look at
Come
that?
on.
All
Come
right.
on.
Man,
I'm trying.
Come on.
Listen,
I
I'm
got
good
you,
at being a merchant, but there are some times where navigating through caves is not my specialty. There is a 3-way split up ahead.
Shit.
Any signs at this split
My
junction?
lamp does not appear to be reaching. Oh, there it is.
yeah. Can we?
There we go.
Listen, can we like listen or
Yeah,
spot
any
hidden or anything?
tracks or sounds here?
That seems like a no.
Just stopped cooperating.
That seems like a no. Turn just sits there
All right.
completely motionless, like I'm not
Go
helping.
this way. Let's go this way.
You
Okay.
begin making your way down that way, and you see 4 dead bodies as
Oh,
are
no.
slowly coming into the light.
Giant number 7.
Sally will kind of look through the little belt of things that she has, and she's like, I don't.
Just for the record, Cora, as you're moving up, you're stepping over dead bodies.
Oh, okay. I don't know where the bodies are.
I know. That's why I started describing.
Watch out for the dead folks.
Step on one by accident. Ew.
Folks look from those that are face up, clearly dead. Got gray skin, filthy clothes. Just don't seem like they've been alive very. They don't seem like they've been alive recently.
We know there's more than 4 of them, right? Maybe somebody's still alive that was yelling out.
Do any of them look like the guys we're looking for?
3 of them do.
Good.
Does anyone in the group know them well enough to be able to tell which one's still potentially alive? By a
Hold
process
meals
of
to them, so
elimination?
maybe.
Do I?
Yeah, you can start looking over the miners. You see Jim Frank Newton, some dude you don't know.
And that would leave
One of the
That
other
leaves
ones,
Paul.
Paul.
Paul Owens.
Who's
Who's this last guy? Do I recognize them at all, or?
you said there were
Sure ain't
one
Paul.
too many bedrolls. Ain't that right?
You can make me a law roll.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
he's bedroll number 5.
Ooh, do I get an outlaw? Do I get an outlaw with this one? Where's my law? Roll
Done.
20. I'm gonna need you to get off me. The one thing I'm supposed to be good at.
Is Phil here?
Love that.
I'm going to Mystery Man. I'm going to
can I
search his pockets.
Can I use a hero point on this because I'm disappointed. This is the one thing I should be good at.
Sure thing. So you guys can move in and start looking at these bodies. Mark.
Yay.
You move yourselves over. Here, there's a body. Let me ping it on the plane. You can see here. Here, right where Cora's standing, and then one down here.
Biscuits is going to whichever one they didn't.
This is the one we don't recognize.
Okay, I'm gonna search those pockets.
You get closer, and you can very clearly see their gunshot wounds through each of their bodies.
This one good. My shoot.
Since the hero point allowed me to succeed on my law check, what did I learn?
You know that this is his name is Trapper. Oh gosh, where is it? Trapper Clegg. Now, Trapper Clegg is has a $50 bounty on his head, along with some other claim jumpers. So
Dead or alive? Any specification?
They is specifically marked dead or alive.
Oh, shit, let's get out of here.
We made 50 bucks around our fires.
For armed bank robbery, but usually it says he's running with a gang. So,
is there any indication that these 4 guys were shooting at each other?
Hard to tell. But you're going to check his pockets?
Yeah, the Trapper Clegg, I'm gonna.
As you kind of move the shirt aside, you see, and you're all beginning to see, that the wounds on these bodies seem to be like oozing a pus from them. A dark thing that crusts and ages on the sides of their bodies, as well as their mouths and nose and eyes, as they all kind of sit there.
Mm-hmm.
I need everyone to make a sanity check real quick.
Okay.
2 of these folks are in boots.
Shit.
They're boots and like full clothing. 2 of these are just in their sleeping gear.
Oh,
I got a 99 on that sanity, so I'm going to use my other hero point to reroll it.
Sanity.
Okay.
I think I'm going to use a hero point on
I
that.
got a 98 instead.
Okay. So, for those who succeeded, that is going to be 0 sanity loss. For those who failed, that's going to be 3.
All right.
Another hero point.
No, I just accidentally rolled.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just make sure you hit. You make sure you hit.
Yeah, I had to put edit mode first. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know I was supposed to roll.
Oh, roll sanity. Yeah, you don't lose any sanity. These are just dead bodies, just some weird pus coming out of them. That's weird, but not unheard of.
Oh, I ain't no doctor, but that don't look normal.
Well, we got a doctor. I think
it's as you're pointing
Sally
this out, Sally. No, rather,
yeah.
Sally, if I could jump in here. It's as Princess is pointing that out. Still, I imagine holding the cuff of his jacket open to point at the wound. Mm-hmm. That a hand grips your wrist with a lot of unnatural strength. As the fella you've just so shamelessly tried to steal from seems to begin to pull himself up, and that's when all the rest of them do as well.
They're alive! It's a miracle, the Swamp Queen!
Dr. Delilah, you saved them all, so just buy your presents.
You did it!
That's when you hear someone walk around the corner in a stunt as he comes, like stunted pace as he comes into the light.
Hey, who's that?
You don't need to fear, friends.
Oh, good.
He looks at you all with ink dripping from the corners of his mouth as he gives you a smile. There's silver enough in them hills for all of us. Come on. And seeing these folks, and here is Elvin. It's Elvin. But more importantly, the undead rise up around you. I need you all to make another sanity check.
Think normal.
About right.
Failure, failure, success, success, success. Okay, those who succeeded are going to lose 2. Those who failed are going to lose 5.
Oh.
So
Ow.
let me know who failed. That's Cora and Dilly Dally, I believe, correct? All right. In that case, you're both going to want to get the fuck out of here as quickly as possible on short notice.
Probably.
Not immediate location though, so it's literally just away from this fight. Anyway, I'm gonna go pull up this little turn order thing. I'm gonna get you all your turns on here, and we're gonna have ourselves a little fight. How about that?
Okay.
Them's fighting words.
I'm gonna try and give you all a turn, but I gotta. And you should be able to edit. You just write in your dexterity score here.
Right.
Here I am.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? Delilah, Hiram, Dilly Dally, Cora, Princess. Okay, cool.
As I'm running away, can I say that I'm like throwing 1 or 2 random bottles
Oh, you're not
behind
running
me?
away
Like,
yet. You're not running away yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, Dex.
Your dexterity scores, please. Just put them in where the zeros are on the turn order column. Everyone
Please
got
just
that?
ignore my dexterity skill. Just
Delilah, just looks like I need yours in there.
I'm barely better than the zombies.
At least you're better than them.
All right. Let's put this into setting
Not by
order. Looks
much.
like Princess, you're up first.
Here I am.
Well, Princess has started to connect the dots. It took her a little while, but after seeing them sort of move and do sort of zombie-like behavior, and this dude coming down being a creeper with the ink from his eyes and stuff like that, Biscuits is like,
Wait a minute, these fellas is supposed to be dead.
and she's gonna take her machete, which she has drawn, and try to chop this dude's hand off, the one that's grabbing her. If you just like a brawl check, I can do that.
Yeah, absolutely. On which one? The top one?
The one that's grabbing her. So
Oh, yeah,
that's
of course.
42 under 50.
Okay.
She hacks at this dude's arm trying to
it's
get
gonna
free.
try and fight back. They don't got much of a self-preservation instinct, which is gonna be a failure for it. So what's your damage on that machete?
Oh, that's a great question. Let me check. It's 1d8, I believe. Plus a modifier, but my modifier is 1. So,
Modifier 1?
1 point of damage. Does that sound right?
1 point of damage. Yep. You
How could I roll 1d8 plus 1? And I think my damage bonus might be a subtraction.
your damage bonus might be subtracted because you're not very big.
I'm also incredibly weak.
So you just kind of plant a machete into this fella's upper rib cage, and you kind of pull it out, and just black ichor begins to flow very lightly from the wound.
Did it get on the machete?
Yeah.
She looks at that, and then she looks back at this thing and says,
You son of a bitch, you abomination!
and she starts like, if she were a barbarian, she would be going into a rage.
Mm-hmm. Anything else to do in your turn?
If she's broken free, she was trying to like chop at the arm to like get free of the guy grabbing her. No,
Hasn't really let go just yet.
In that case, she's gonna stay there and keep on yelling into this thing's face.
All right, Hiram, you're up.
So Hiram, shocked by this, is trying to back up a little bit.
Yeah, you can get a Willow Bays back. There's no opportunity tax here, so you're good.
Yeah. Oh, excellent. He's trying to angle himself in a particular way where his back is up against this wall. And as he's doing so, he's sort of like bringing up his shotgun. He's like, "We do not desire your silver, sir. It looks like it has already wrought too much evil upon you." And he's just going to shoot at this one that's close to him.
Oh, shooting in the mine. Oh boy.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea. This is a terrible.
Why don't you make that shot?
But he's kind of panicking a little bit, although he's, let's give this a try. Oh, that's not good.
Hey, you know what? It is Cthulhu week.
I am.
You are allowed to spend luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend 10 of my luck on this one.
It hits. Roll damage.
All right. I'm just editing myself. Damage. Let's see. Where's my
What shotgun did you have?
12 gauge.
12 gauge. That is going to be at this close of a range is 46.
46. All right. I'll go ahead and just trying to.
Just slash R46. Yeah.
I shall do that. Then, come on. Move you over here. All right. Yeah.
16 damage. Now that is going to hit it pretty cleanly, just spraying shot across in a pretty tight hole into this guy's chest. That's basically just wearing his pajamas. And it's just, you watch that gut just begin to spill forth this black bile out in front of you. And it's probably going to take you one sanity down just for seeing that. But it's just going to look back up at you. It's still standing.
You, sir, are no longer of the human species.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's about it. I'm good.
All right, then Elvin's going to raise up. You're going to see the Elvin kind of jerkingly raise up and then point, kind of almost underhanded, 45 revolver. You should have taken the deal. Plenty of good digging in this mine here. And he's going to lob a shot at, who's supposed to? Cora. Let's see. I'm gonna clean miss. Just spraying rock out from behind you.
Oh, okay. I guess I gotta dodge?
No, you're good. You don't dodge a ranged attack.
Okay.
Delilah.
A rock?
A rock?
I don't have anything else, so kind of.
Do you want to, I don't know, you can try and brawl it? You can throw a rock. I'm not here to tell you you can't throw a rock. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I don't know what that stuff will do to me. The icky stuff all on them. Like, what if it gets on my pristine clothes?
Yeah, it'll take forever to come out. You really got to.
That's a fair point, I guess. It's a fair point, but yeah.
Yeah, it does not look like baking soda would take that out.
Yeah,
but
Dry cleaners just can't do anything with it. Yeah, with Eldritch Acre, they try, but they just can't.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna grab a big rock and throw it.
Okay, roll throw. Not quite the results you were looking for as it soars high up and hits a wooden beam. Anything else like to do on your turn? Cora, you're on deck here.
I'm just going to say, yeah, it could have been your head.
All right, Cora. You're up.
Why, Sir Robin, I bravely run away.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Which way you running to? All
I'm
right,
gonna
good.
go past that guy. So.
Okay. I'm gonna use what am I? No, I won't.
No, go for it. Go ahead. Do it.
No, you're
Turk.
good. Where are
I
you
dare you.
running to? I'm gonna let you know that you do hear the sound of wind from the right at this upcoming Y intersection. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. Well, I think I can only go about this far. I think that's about as far as I can get. Run
Okay.
away.
Why don't you? No, you know what? Why don't you make me a jump check real quick?
All right. See, I knew you were gonna do it. Pretend like you weren't gonna.
You are going to trip as you're making your way there over a loose rock that had gotten down and you couldn't quite see. And the only thing that's going to happen for you, because the damage is going to be so minimal, it's not like, but we're going to break your lantern. And it's going to go out.
Hello.
And now we're going to play this like summary, and you're going to tell me how you're feeling along the wall. But that's going to be just your immediate reaction on that 5 there. So you should probably get your wits about you in a little bit, but it's still quite dark.
Yep.
Sally.
So I'm also running, correct?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You spent your first turn running in terror.
Is there any way I could toss one of my bottles behind me as I'm running?
If you were terrified for your life, would you just would you be able to have enough mental wherewithal to throw a particular bottle?
I think that's not a particular bottle, but I think throwing something, just be like, oh my God, what is that? And just throw and run.
Panic.
Seems like a good instinct,
Sure,
right?
you want to make
It's like Panic Marie Kondoing.
Throw check? Yeah.
Sure.
This does not
Like Marie
inspire
Kondo
joy.
being chased by a monster.
Oh my God.
This doesn't
Extreme
Monster
success.
does not spark joy.
This does not spark joy.
All right.
Therefore, I do not need it.
Roll me a d4. Where are you moving yourself first off?
So there is one that's kind of in my way.
There's
So I
no
think I
opportunity
kind of
attack,
like almost
so
run it. I think I'd almost like throw it at him as I'm running
all right.
and kind of go in this direction.
So that would be for 6 usually, but not quite the effect here as you just chuck this thing back right into its face as its head is like splintered with glass and you hear something sizzle. But it gets no response. There's no vocal reaction from these fellas. But you'd managed to get your wits about you in time, just get into a good amount of distance.
Am I able to tell what thing I just threw after the fact?
Well, now you are, but I don't know. So,
Okay.
but the undead are going to make their move as I'm realizing Princess Biscuit is left in complete darkness. You are muted, but I imagine it's nothing good.
Sorry, Princess.
I love you, Turk, and she has just the tiniest hint. Like she knows where they came from, right?
Yeah, she can
If I'm
see
using
the light
vision
down
here,
the
I'm
tunnel.
like, I know the direction it is, but also she is pretty much entirely in darkness.
Yeah, I will say this one's going here because these two are going to try and Night of the Living Dead you a little bit. So first one's coming into her attack. Would you like to fight back, or the one that's grabbing you is coming in for an attack? Would you like to fight back or dodge?
Ooh, that's a great question. I mean, it's Biscuits, so fuck yeah, she's gonna fight back. She's got her machete out.
Okay, make me a fight back. Make me an attack roll.
16
Ooh,
under 15.
hard success is going to absolutely beat that failure. The one grabbing you, I will say you're able to get that arm clean off the socket.
Yeah, nice.
And you are able to get yourself free there. The second one, though, is going to now start coming behind you. Do you want to fight back or dodge?
Fight back.
Okay, roll.
I mean, she
that.
just comes out swinging with that machete.
Roll me that brawl. Come on. Oh no! Do you want to use?
I have no hero points that I know of. Elsie, please confirm or deny. We're going live. I have
I think
0.
we have one floating.
Okay, she says I have 0. Are there any floating? Any floating?
I think there was a floating one as of 10:40.
One floating.
Yeah,
I would
one
like to
floating.
use this if it's okay with the group. Okay, all right. So I'm going to re-roll that.
Mhm.
Whew,
Roll
40
one more
under
time
50.
for me, though.
Ooh, are you spending a point on me, Daddy?
I'm spending a 1 point on you because I find it funny. I have so
43
many.
under 50. You do have too many. 43 under 50.
43 under 50 is still going to beat its failure of a roll. That's fair. So, but basically, it's going to come running at you, and you try to stick the machete into it as it kind of just as this fellow comes and reaches out at you, and it doesn't stop it so much as it just kind of helps
keeps
both
going.
of you. And, like you can keep your arm outstretched, and it's just kind of like that's the only thing keeping it back. Like you now have a metallic leash implanted in this thing. But they're now closing the distance on you, Hiram. You gonna dodge or fight back?
I'm going to dodge.
All right.
Oh, that's great. That's a great roll.
Whew. Well, your failure comes with a price here. That is going to be well. Let me do this in a pair here. So why don't you? The second one's coming. Do you want to dodge or fight back against the second one?
Dodge.
All right, we'll try that.
Oh, that's better.
Hard success. Nice. Okay, so the first one is going to come in. You're going to step out of the way, but the other one's going to come in and just kind of club you over the side with its fist. This strange, immense, like liquid shooting out, basically, rather than muscles flowing. That's going to be because of the size of these fellers. That's going to be 5 points of damage.
Cool.
Ouch.
You got a miner's arm.
Let's see. Where am I? There are my hit points. And there they go.
Okay. But that's the undead, so it's back up to Princess. You got two dance partners. One's working his way up off the ground. The other's quite attached to you. You are muted.
Pardon. I said,
Joke's on you, I don't know how to dance.
and she. So one's shish kebabbed. I mean, she wants to get free and follow the others as quickly as she can. Can I basically push this one off, or?
Yeah, you can just make a brawl check again to get some space.
Try and cut it clear, or
yeah,
slice through.
Yeah, if you want to try and pull through with it.
Damn it!
That's only 7. It's only 17 luck.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that because I've got luck. So
there you go.
I'll spend 17, and
so that is a hit. So you can deal that 5 damage to him. I'll even round up a little bit for you because you managed to pull that
here's
out.
Damage from that machete.
Oh, he's incorporated into the roll.
Is
D8
it?
plus 1 plus your damage bonus. Yeah.
5.
Yeah. So
Yes.
5. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry.
Sweet, thank you, baby. All right.
And you're free to move.
All right, Biscuits is going to take off running. I mean, towards these zombies up here.
Mm-hmm.
Just are they both standing at this point? Because
They're both standing, and they're kind of like one of them's basically just they're both trying to pound on Hiram right now.
Okay.
On your dad.
I've already taken my action, so I know what I'll do next time. But it's stupid. That should be the end of my turn, I think.
All right. In that case, Hiram, you got a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Hi, Daddy Hiram.
You got so many
You're running
friends.
up.
Biscuits comes around one of them.
It's just a biscuit getting grabbed, basically. Just like, ha!
And so yeah, he's basically he's just sort of trying to look past Biscuits into the darkness, and is just for a second is like, "Where's Miss Cora?"
I don't know. I mean, I think she went that way towards you guys, didn't she?
Well. And so gonna get everybody out of here. So yeah,
say
I
we
think
leave these guys in here.
that's the idea. There's a thing that no, I can't do the thing that I want to do because there's still someone in there. Damn it. So
I'm so
what I
sorry
will
to disappoint you.
Do it
Princess
anyway.
I know.
Do it.
I know. No. He actually does have a conscience, strangely enough. Is there a way I can hold my action? Is that doable in this thing?
Yeah. What do you hold it for?
I am hoping that Cora will. That basically, I'm hoping for Cora and Biscuits to get through past these zombies in some fashion. Don't know if that's going to happen. Well, that's probably not going to happen this turn. But I'm just basically trying to protect everybody. I'm holding to do some. I'm holding to do something terrible to the mind itself, basically.
Oh, okay.
Which to try to.
I'll give you a chance, and you can hold on to that action. And let me know when you're ready. But at the moment, you're gonna see Elvin come around the corner. Rather, not see Elvin come around the corner, and on the edge of your light, you're gonna see another gun shoot off. This time at Princess. That is going to be a regular success. Princess, you're shot in the back.
Ow!
For 6.
Oof.
Oh, ain't the first time.
That's a 45 revolver.
That is a major wound, I believe, for me. I gotta check here. I don't know how the rules of this game works. All I know is that takes away half of my hit points.
In one go. So you need to make a con roll.
Thank you for explaining this to me.
No worries. That's what I'm here for. Hard success. You stay conscious.
Oh, yeah.
But you are going to need some.
My blood's made out of whiskey, you son of a bitch.
But yeah, you just feel this massive shock, basically, in your back.
Mm-hmm.
And
Ow.
like a hard inhale keeps you going, but it's not looking good. Delilah, you're up.
I don't know about that severe injury that just happened, correct?
You just heard a gunshot go off here, and then Princess let out.
I mean, I yelled in
like,
pain, and then
yeah,
and then
but
trash talked her.
the issue there, of course, being that there are 2 undead miners between you and your subject here.
Okay, look, if y'all don't get out the way, I'm gonna have to throw this whiskey bottle at you.
They don't respond, believe it or not. Not great conversationalists, the undead.
So I'm gonna take the last sip out. I'm assuming I have a whiskey bottle because I've been drinking so much. I'm gonna take a sip out of, like the last sip out of this one bottle, and I'm just gonna throw it as hard as I can at the closest undead guy.
Absolutely. Make me another throw check. Ed's gonna go and shatter up onto the wood beams here. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Curse at them.
No, I mean, yeah, again, perfectly
Who's
valid.
throwing
But
whiskey bottles up there?
Cora, tell you what, Cora, real quick,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to tell me what you're doing right now.
Well, I'm groping around in the darkness to try to find, the wall so I can lead myself back, hopefully. But I'm in the darkness in a cave and I fell, so I don't know how good I'm gonna do with that.
Want to make me a luck check?
Oh, honey, can I?
I don't know.
Oh, I did for
Can you?
once.
I'll tell you what, feeling around for the wall, you find what appears to be your lantern first. And feeling at it, you feel like it's in a repairable state. You just need to get that lit again.
Okay. Well, if I can light it, then I will.
Trying to think of an appropriate role here. You have any arguments? Any interesting things?
That would be good for like lighting something in the dark like that. A dexterity, maybe?
I'd take a dexterity. Yeah, dexterity sounds good.
No.
I'd spend a point on if you've got a hero point.
Do I? I thought I used mine up.
I'm saying if you do.
I had one before, but I used it up, so I think
You start fumbling a little bit, but you can get a match going at the very least. So I'll give you that. I'm thinking even extends beyond your character sheet. One second. There you go.
This little light of mine.
And you see just in time, it looks like this black liquid is pulling away from you, down behind from where you hear the sounds of combat.
Oh, so it's coming from like that direction? Or it's going that direction?
It's going that direction.
Okay, so it's going away from the combat though. Or is
It's going away
that
from
where,
the combat.
or is that where I'm
It's
hearing
like receding
combat?
from the match.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's a receiving battle line.
Okay.
It's perfectly natural for a combat this old.
Sure. Natural. Describes this entire situation. All right. Well then, I guess that's all I can do. I tried to light my lantern, but I failed. So.
You have a match, but yeah, you kind of eventually left back in darkness again.
Yeah. Poof.
Now get to the cowboy music again. Now, Sally, it's your turn.
Okay, so I can still see because I grabbed one of those mythical lanterns that you had been grabbed instead of a torch.
Mythical. Okay.
The ones that, the ones where I was like, I'm just going to make a torch. And you're like, why? So magical, just life-saving. Anyway, I have a torch. Would
Yes.
I be able to have a rifle ready to go and shoot in this round, or is that something
if you had your rifle under your arm and you put down your torch and fire, I'd say that's cool.
Cool. Okay, then I do that because it looks like
I figure
Hiram is the only one that's in.
probably did the cool thing of like having the lantern over the shotgun. So yeah, like he's got it resting, it's holding over the barrel. So you could probably have done the same thing, but up to you.
I think I feel like I'd have to. Well, no, I'd probably put it down. Hiram is basically like right in front of me anyway. So I also have his light as well. So I think I'll basically put mine down, make sure I'm shooting around him, go towards one of the zombies. Because I am fully aware of the fact that dead clientele is not clientele to me. So just angry that I can't make any money here, can't save anybody, and shoot away.
Take the shot.
Yep. Oh, I have to re-roll that. I have to re-roll
Okay, use one of those precious hero points.
You make it. Oh my god. No, can I use? No, I can't use.
No, you can. It's Cthulhu Week. You can spend luck in combat. Come on.
Well, Cthulhu Week is a magical time.
Cthulhu Week is a magical time. You want to spend 4 luck?
I did already.
Go
Oh, wow. Roll
Like
damage,
as fast as I possibly could. Once you told me I could, I did.
Okay, cool. Then 4 luck down and spent. Thank you very much for your purchase. Roll me some damage. Which rifle are you using?
I think it was a Springfield something.
Springfield trapdoor?
Springfield 58 rifle.
58. Yeah. So roll me a d10.
Yeah. Sorry. I just re-rolled actually 6. Which
Okay.
is about as low as I can go. But
So that's going to be 6 plus. Oh no! So you did your d10 plus 4.
it was 2 plus 4.
So which one were you shooting at? Top or bottom? Top
Let's
one's
go with the
taking more.
bottom.
Top one's taking more damage. The bottom one hasn't been touched yet.
I want to see if I can take the top one down.
Okay, top one does actually drop.
Yes.
You clear its head. You make some room in its brain.
Oh, good.
And you make room for biscuits.
We can analyze it later if we so
Make
choose.
room for biscuits.
I'll
Smiley
see that it successfully hit and dropped, and we'll be like, that one's for Princess Biscuits.
Yeah, it is.
You watch as just this geyser of black ichor falls and then seems to stop slowly, spreading across all of you.
That's gross.
But
I
it's
go
their
ahead
turn. Oh, go for it.
Can I go ahead and preempt with my hold action on this?
Absolutely. It doesn't seem like you're going to have a direct chance here, but what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna. I think seeing that, I'm just gonna try to, if I can, just to shoot at this remaining one.
Absolutely. Fire away.
All right. This is my second barrel here. Where is my sheet? It goes away every time. Okay. I shall use this weapon. Here we
He wants
go.
to hide from you, yeah. Extreme success with a
Extreme shooter.
shotgun. Okay,
Ooh,
so
ouch.
now, I want to tell you the rules so you understand how cool this is. But then I'm going to make you roll, and you'll understand why. When you're when in combat, an extreme success means you deal the maximum amount of damage possible with your weapon. Which, to be fair, in your situation is 4d6, and then you roll again.
Ooh.
So this zombie ceases to function as a human as you've been fighting with it. As the second one clears, you're able to move it away, stick your second barrel directly into its under its rib cage, and you paint the fucking ceiling. It's a
You're
Jackson
getting back to the
Pollock
underworld now.
Yeah, it's a Jackson Pollock called God Damn.
The room looked like it exploded into beef stroganoff.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you wish. It's more Guernica by Picasso, all black and stone.
I get the feeling like it's covering biscuits as well.
Oh,
These shots
biscuits
are coming toward her.
with two shots and 2 dead zombies coming towards you. You are just covered. You're like Carrie levels of covered.
Well, I think that do they still have
will note
a
Delilah
turn?
is still completely clean. They will because there are others.
Okay, yeah. Okay, go ahead.
One you can't see, but one you do is going to come up behind you as you are kind of wiping the gunk out of your eyes. You're going to hear one coming up. Would you like to dodge or fight back?
Fight back.
Fight back, indeed. Go for it.
Always fighting back. All right.
She spins around with the machete, and there's too much gunk in her face. I mean,
Hey. Failure matches failure, but failures don't deal damage. So
well, I think that she just like spins around with the machete, and everyone who is at that end of the mine, like they see, like she's covered in ichor. So when she turns around, then you see like the color of her dress and like other things. I feel like she's like half ichor and half biscuits. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and gravy.
Turns
basically,
around,
is
it's
the
like-
situation here. Okay, yeah.
She cannot fight back. He fails.
All right. Well, it can't hit you.
Good.
Though,
Because she was shot recently.
yeah, Cora, I do need you to let me know something.
Okay.
Are you making much sound?
Let's do a 50-50. Even
Yeah.
if I am.
Okay.
I am not. Being fairly quiet.
You're going to hear footsteps approaching you, along with the sounds of combat, but there's definitely something coming closer your way.
Okay.
But that sound now almost sounds like a like a voice is calling you. Like there might be someone else in here,
I mean, there was Paul.
but it's coming from behind where the footsteps are coming.
Is the footsteps coming from like where I saw the black ichor?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's not unsettling. It's fine. Peachy keen.
It's you just. Cora. Princess, you're up.
Okay.
I think that seeing these things like falls like the one that came up to her, it didn't grab her or anything, right? It just
You basically have managed to like you swung at it and it swung at you and you both kind of came up short a little bit.
flailing at each other. Great. Okay, in that case, Biscuits is going to try to back away as far as she can toward the other three.
Yeah, you can move through other players if you want.
Okay, I think that she still wants to leave herself open for maybe churning and shooting her rifle at this thing.
Okay, yeah, I assume you guys can like, hey, duck, hey,
Yeah.
kneel down, and you
I'm
can.
guessing she's going to go
you can
squeeze
colonial
on up
this.
next to Sally. And as long as she still has a clear line of sight on that one, she's going to turn around and pull out her Henry from off her back and shoot at that one.
All right, fire away.
Here it comes.
Oh, hard success. After 8 damage too. Damn. Yeah, that is going to leave a decent sized hole at the edge, as you see, as this thing is at the edge of your lantern light.
She says she turns around and just like fires her rifle. So imagine the sound is just bouncing off of the cavern walls.
Oh yeah, no, it's not great. This whole fight, you've been just like hearing the sound of rocks crumble around you. I wish I had something more dramatic right now, but I didn't have time to fully
Still
test
unnerving,
all
I
of them.
bet.
I know, right? Hiram, though.
She also says something cool. She says,
Stay out of Biscuit's care.
Perfect. Hiram, your gun is empty, and that is considered in most shootouts a problem. Would you like to spend the turn to reload?
And yeah, I was thinking about that. It's yeah, I'm basically going to be. You know what? No, I'm gonna given the intensity of the situation. I'm going to. I think I'm. No, I don't have the hands. I don't have the hands. Yes, I'm pulling back and reloading.
All right.
Because this too many things with hands have to deal with thing. So I'm just going to be sort of yelling on my shoulder. We got to get.
As you're running, you're going to get shot at. Oh, you'll be very barely glanced for 3, though.
Oof.
As Elvin here has fired another shot at you.
Ah!
Delilah, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to try to. I need to try to see if I can help Princess Biscuit any. But I'm really upset because I wanted to really hit one of these guys with my rock or a bottle.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be complaining the whole time.
Sure. Make me a first aid check.
Okay. Yeah, I'm complaining a lot about this.
Oh, of course. Okay. With a hard success, I'll let you restore 2 hit points.
Okay. Yeah. The whole time I'm complaining because I wanted to throw that rock in. You know, that rock could have done it. That little hit with a rock, that could have gotten it. But instead, I have to fix up bullet holes.
Of course. Well, we will let Princess Biscuit know once Princess Biscuit is back about the 2 hit points she got. Cora!
What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to light my lantern again, I guess.
Want to make a dexterity check?
Oh, I mean, I would love to.
Is that wise considering? Oh, extreme success. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Yeah,
right?
now I get to see what's gonna kill me.
as you see an undead creature right in your face. I joked. I didn't turn off the combat music. It was just quiet.
Look how
I'm funny,
bamboozled I've
I
been.
swear.
You're so funny. Remember, I get to see you in person in a couple of days. I'm gonna kick you in the shins.
No.
Yeah, I know. I won't. I'm a pacifist. You're lucky.
I am, actually. A lot of people would kick me in the shins if they weren't so nice to me. Anyway, you have a feller who looks to do you harm.
Oh, dang. Am I allowed to shoot at him, or am I just gonna have to take
I'd say
my
you
leg?
can get a quick shot off, just because it's dramatic.
All right. Let's do that. No.
No.
Yeah, roll 20 giveth, and mostly it taketh away. A lot.
Tell you what. I'm gonna say you fire right up into the ceiling. And there's going to be a bit of a minor cave-in on the both of you.
All right.
3 damage to both of you.
I see how you made it better.
Anyway, dilly, dally, Sally.
That is me.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing? You have a good time?
Well, Dilly Dally Sally's having a great time. Lonnie knows the daunting fact that you have as many hero points as you do.
Villain points. I'm sorry. I believe the current count is 32.
Yeah, don't remind me.
I'm saving it for something special.
I don't like the sounds of that. At the moment, do I have any that I can see within my lamplight?
Yes, there does seem to be, I believe, you can see the edge of one.
Oh, okay.
You can step up with your lantern.
Okay. I will try to shoot at it again. Which
Sure
I
thing.
believe I can do with my rifle, correct?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, let's check. Your 58 Springfield has
4 attacks?
a magazine.
Or 1 out of 4? It had 1/4, and I didn't
Sorry,
know
wait.
that.
No, oh wait. Your 58 Springfield rifle looks like. Where's your magazine?
That was what I was trying to figure out, and I couldn't find it, and all I saw was attacks 1 out of 4. I didn't know what to do with that information.
Well, that's no good. I'll look into that, but you can definitely fire again.
Cool. Thank you. Well, I fail, so doesn't matter either way.
Do you want to spend luck?
Luck to bring it down from a 76 to a 45?
Or is that 31 points?
Yes, it is. Indeed, it is.
Would you like to spend 31 points to do 13 damage?
The only thing I'd rather be willing to do is spend a hero point, because I'd like to see if we have a chance to survive these things, but
Why don't you just go for it? See what happens.
the fact you're trying to convince me to do that seems like a bad
Sorry,
option.
is that so? Just for the record, 31 hero points.
Yeah. No, 31 luck points.
Sorry, I have 32 villain points. I get them confused sometimes.
Oh, here, let me make it easier for you. I'll spend 32 of your villain points to use as luck, and then you only have 1 left. It'd be a lot easier to do math.
No.
You
I'm
sure?
good.
You
Go for
sure?
it. You just do that damage to it. Which
What?
You do that damage to it, and that is going to pop them.
What damage am I doing exactly?
You did 13. It's part of your roll.
What?
D10 plus. Do you see
It
on
rolls
the roll
damage
20
there.
screen?
It rolls
What?
the damage right underneath it.
Look
Yeah,
underneath
but I
your
didn't
roll.
hit.
But you spent the luck, yeah?
I'm not spending 31 luck.
Oh, okay. Never
I
mind.
was thinking I was taking 31 of your 32
convinced me
villain
with your
points.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry. I just chose to believe you or
I
something.
only have 43 luck left.
Okay, then you miss.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be their turn, and they're going to try and respond. So,
Rude.
dodge or fight back.
Ooh, see, this is where I'm going to be happy that I have a luck point. Let's see. My dodge is 32, and my brawl is 25, so I will try to dodge.
Okay.
And I will fail miserably, and I will...
It's going to be 6 points of damage to you.
Oh, okay. Not even going to let me use a hero point. Cool, cool,
Unless you
cool.
want to use a hero point.
No, I already took 6 damage, apparently. So.
No, you can use a hero point.
No, it's okay.
It costs nothing to be not sassy.
But it costs nothing to be sassy either.
Fine, you take 6 points of damage. How much is out of your health is that? Is that more than 50%?
No, because I have 13.
Oh, just barely making it then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the second one is going to attack Cora here. So, Cora, dodging or fighting back?
I think both those options are shit for me, so let's find out which one is a little less.
Well, dodging does have a better way of lining up.
Dodging and my brawl, they're both the exact same. So, you know what? I'm already kind of screwed, so let's go out swinging. Let's brawl it.
Okay.
Well, roll 20 is...
Success beats my failure.
I do not have that status, so I think it's what, a D4?
It's a D3 plus your damage bonus.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll a D6 and have it. Okay. And
1.
No bonus. So 1.
Perfect. Okay.
Talk a zombie.
Princess!
Yeah!
It's your turn!
Oh!
You got healed 2 points of health, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Who did that? Dr. Delilah?
Yeah, Dr. Delilah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just hit again because I want to be able to throw things.
Okay, I promise I'll be real careful.
And she takes her machete and runs back towards Sally.
All right.
And comes up next to her. And how is Sally being held?
Sally's being grappled and beat on by pretty nastily. Yeah.
I'm try to chop this zombie away from her with my machete. Here come a machete roll. 24.
Hard success for 6. That's gonna be almost. You managed to get the arm off that was beaten on Sally, but it's still going.
Okay. Biscuits will just stay right there and is going to try again.
All right, Hiram, you're reloaded.
All right. He's going to come up behind Sally and Biscuits, just with a shotgun. He's just going to be like, "Ladies, duck." And
I don't know if you cock a double barrel, but I love this scene anyway.
Yeah. Please,
He makes some mouth noises.
Closing it up. Doing the final thing where you close it up.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it is. Yeah. Duck.
All right. You want to take a shot?
Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Let me see if I actually input it correctly this time. Oh, it matters not.
I don't know. Hey,
we have some floating hero points.
Could I spend? I don't have enough luck to make this work, but if I could, I spend one of the floating hero points.
I would.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Would that be okay with folks?
Do it.
Give it a try. All right.
Double barrel shotgun of love.
Here we go. Oh, that's even worse.
At the last moment, this undead puts its arm up and shoots and you fire your shot into the ceiling. I'm gonna need all of you to take.
Don't
6
kill
points
me
of
with an
damage.
avalanche. Don't kill
Okay.
me with an avalanche. Okay, I have 1 point.
I have two things I need to mention now. One is I'm amused because shooting the ceiling was the backup plan that I was thinking about. Two is that 6 is all I got at this point. So that's going to take me out.
You're both knocked. So I imagine Princess is also knocked unconscious here. You are muted, but I could read your lips to say yes.
Yes, and yeah, she goes down.
So, as the rocks cover you all, the undead does also stop moving. Dilly Dally Sally, you are barely left standing. You can put yourselves in defense mode or put an X on you just so we know you're going to sleep a little bit. But then, Dilly Dally, you're going to hear a shot ring out. Goes right past you to bring your mind back to attention as Elvin step forward and take another shot. Delilah, you're up. There are people who have been grievously injured.
And Elvin's still Can I see Elvin?
Oh, Elvin's still standing there. But you have to get around the corner to do anything to Elvin.
Oh, that's true. I guess I will kind of peek around the corner to see what's going on. And everybody, they're all covered in rocks, you said?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't steal one of their weapons?
Steal's a...
or borrow.
Word. Borrow, sure, yeah. I'd say maybe if anyone's willing to potentially loan their weapons out of character.
I am unconscious.
Yeah.
Shotgun's lying on top of me. But yeah,
So there's a shotgun right there. One shot in
it
it.
says dynamite.
I've got dynamite, but that would kill Cora.
That would kill everybody very nicely.
Yeah. It's good.
I want to
Imagine we all die and Turk didn't even need to use a
You
single
want to
one of
borrow
his
the
one point.
shotgun.
Kidding.
Has one shot in it right now.
You're borrowing the shotgun. Make me a rifle check. It's in combat on the right side of your sheet. Under firearms. In skills. I'll pin it for you.
I'm looking for it, sorry.
No, you're good. Right side of the skills. Under fighting, you see firearms. 2 under that is rifle shotgun. I put a little dot next to it so you can see it. You currently have 25 in it.
Can I use one of the floating points?
You better, because that's a malfunction.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to use. How do I do that with the floating point?
Just hit bonus.
Just roll again. Bonus.
Or roll again. Sorry.
Yep, just roll again. So just hit the same button. 77 out of 25 still won't do it unless you'd like to spend 52 luck.
You know what? Why not?
Do you have 52 luck?
Oh no, I don't. I only have 25.
You do not have 52 luck. The shot's gonna ring out and hit spray rocks along the wall. Unfortunately, not getting you any success. Cora.
Hi, that's a me. I'm gonna have to deal with the guy in front of my face because, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna shoot at it again, and hopefully actually hit. Mayhaps. Okay, 5 luck. Cause fuck that.
Well, I suppose if you want to spend 5 luck, I won't
I
stop
do want
you.
to spend 5 luck.
Okay. In that case, you deal 7 damage, which is going to be enough to send this one packing.
Good. And can I get moving towards everyone else? Because I don't want to be here anymore.
I guess.
Now is the time. Now is when you decided that you don't want to be here.
Well, I don't want to be back there. I don't want to be back there by myself.
Dilly Dally Sally. Last hope of those entombed here.
Huh?
What?
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 It's your turn.
What is the?
Your only hope.
Oh. I'm the only one that is sadly alive of the people that got avalanched on.
Sadly alive. Be alive with pride.
Well, I'm sad about the people I've lost.
You haven't lost them yet. They're not dead. They're just
Oh.
bleeding out.
Well, you put red X's on them, so it looked like a little.
They put red X's
little
on
severe.
themselves.
I just like doing fun things like putting X's on stuff.
I have done nothing wrong ever. Please take your turn.
Let's see. What I would like to do is there's still that one guy.
Yes,
You did-
Alvin.
I know the big guy, the big dude, big bad. I'm gonna try to shoot at him again to get
Okay.
him away from my friends. Oh, that is my final luck point, but hero point, but I'm doing it. I'm not having that on me right now.
I love how I was
Absolutely not.
gifted
But
so many hero points, villain points, and I don't need to do anything. Y'all are just
I've
rolling
seen
down
so many
functions.
99s and 100s.
I know. What are
We've
the
failed.
chances?
We've not only failed, but we've failed spectacularly.
But also shout out to all the people that gave hero points because you all are amazing.
Now, question.
Thank you.
Yes.
Because this is combat, would you like to spend? Let me do a little math here. Would you like to spend $20?
Why do I need to get a hard
18
success?
luck to extreme success this, which could potentially end the fight in one shot. It's just 18 luck.
See, here's what's going to happen, and I'm calling it right now. I'm going to take the 18 luck out of my number, and then you're going to be like, yeah, but I have a villain point anyway, so you still lose. Yes. Absolutely.
That is villainous. I would never get in the way of spending.
Yes,
luck.
and you have so many villain points to work with, which means you are very villainous. But
I've
I
been in
will
this
fall into your
combat.
trap and take the 18 away. So I have
Fantastic.
33.
So
Oh, no, wait, sorry. I backed the wrong number.
So that is
25.
6 plus 10 plus 4 twice. So 8 plus 6 in most circles of mathematics is going to be 14 plus 10. It's going to be 24 damage, which is going to kill Alvin.
Yes.
How
Okay.
evil do you assume I am? Jeez.
You have 30
Very-
villain points. You have the ability to be villainous. I know you do.
I'm just going to keep this in the corner up here. That's all. The cavern is entirely quiet, aside from the sputtering of your near-dying friends. What do you all do?
Start to help the friends that are under the avalanche.
Ow.
Maybe.
Covered in rocks.
Yeah. Try to get them out.
First aid checks. Digging them out's not a problem. It's the bleeding excessively that's going to do them in.
I'm handing Delilah like every single one of the things I have. Like, I don't know which one you need right now. My brain's all confused with all the things I had to memorize, but whatever help.
Who is this going towards, Hiram or Biscuits?
Hiram.
All right, Hiram, you're up with 1 hit point.
Right,
I have medical too, so
Medicine takes time.
yeah. So late if we ever get out of here. We do another one.
Do another one. That's a fast talk.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well, I
not
tried.
convinced that
I
you're
tried
saving
to
my life.
try to talk the wound flows.
Whoa.
Just talking to feeling
93
better.
out of
There's a floating
75.
villain point, correct?
We've got
Hero
one, we've got a
point,
floater.
yes.
Oh,
1 floater.
Yes,
Okay.
use it.
Use
Say
it.
princess.
Reroll. Yeah.
Okay.
It's princess. She's worth it. Would you like to spend
Yep.
13 of your 25 luck?
Yes.
Okay. Princess, you're up with 1 hit point as well.
Oh, that hurt.
That was hard to fix you up.
Yeah. Well, I got shot, and then I was crushed into some rocks. And also, I don't think these guys is normal.
This is beyond mortal ken. We must away.
Yeah, we need to leave. I
You
saw
watch
something
the
back there.
ichor begin to flow away from the bodies and into the cave.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
what I was seeing. We should
Let's
go.
skedaddle. Come on.
Forget Paul.
Who? I don't even remember a Paul.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have let him.
Y'all,
Well, I
I think
had
this
nothing to
cavern
do.
about to come on down. We better hightail it. Straight ahead. Keep going, Cora.
I fear Paul is deceased. He could not survive these for 2 weeks.
Well, maybe he one of them. Maybe he's like their man.
Now wait a second. Didn't there not used to be a whole bunch of stone in your way?
Oh, no.
That is a bad bit of luck you've got there.
Shit. Well,
Biscuits, like for a moment, looks at the dynamite and looks at that thing. He's like,
no, that's not safe. I'll bring this whole place down.
does it look like these stones can be moved at all, or would it take like forever in a day?
It would take time and a lot of skill in mining, which I don't know y'all have.
It doesn't. Y'all, we might have to go deeper in. Maybe there's another way out.
I'm just realizing there was mining equipment in the tents, wasn't there?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I took peaches.
I got dynamite.
You chose correctly, honestly.
I chose sustenance, okay?
How old
Hey,
are the
I don't
peaches? Are they hard enough to dislodge the rocks? Give it a try.
Because the acid from the
Shadow
peach is
jar.
going to eat away at me.
I wish.
Y'all, we might have to go back. There's just dead ends around here.
But if we had the mining
was-
equipment as well, it would give us the sustenance to be able to cut through that rock.
Yeah, and if a frog had wings, it wouldn't bump his ass when he hopped up and down. Let's get going.
I felt back there, the way that that black stuff is going, I
Did
felt
you?
an air current that way.
That's true.
All right,
That's a big-
lead it on. Come.
All right.
I hope there ain't more dead people.
Into the mouth of
There's
hell.
one if there's Paul.
Well, maybe he left. Maybe he's on an island somewhere.
Maybe he's the one who busted out.
Maybe. Yeah, it makes sense if they were shooting outside. Maybe he was running away.
Keep those tokens moving. You can move through that wall. Sorry, it doesn't look like you can, but I promise you can.
To the right.
Are we? All right. Yeah.
Let's wait for the others to catch up. Come on, y'all.
To be fair, everyone's like injured.
Hey, I can keep up, and I'm almost dead.
You're basically held together by
Mhm.
various stitches here. I don't know why this lighting.
Oh, I don't
situation's
like the words on that map.
not- Allow me
No,
to
I'm
continue
a really good
to.
doctor. That's all.
Yes, please narrate.
This deepest section of the mine ends abruptly at what appears to be a very recently dynamited section. A gap in the wall opens into a massive chamber beyond. It's a chasm, nearly 50 yards across, reaching 100 feet or more into the hillside above and plunging deeper than you can see below you. Bats and other unseen and identified creatures flutter, skitter, and chitter in the darkness of the chasm. Y'all want to meet with a spot hidden if you're looking down there?
Sure.
I see a hard success in there, which is what we're looking for.
Nice.
Dilly Dally Sally and Princess Biscuits.
Yep.
You both notice a broad ledge about 200 feet down. Nearby, next to you, you also can see a large coil of rope. Bear smiths should be enough to get down. Along with you, picks, spikes, and other tools.
I got a rope.
Yeah.
I got nothing to
All
fasten
chose
it
to
up.
get rope.
Want to make but with that hard success, all I'll give you that you find a metal ring fastened to the wall already.
Oh, hey, look, here's an anchor for it.
Oh,
Did anyone else get rope? Do we need to tie them together? Because this only got 50 feet, I think.
There's another bit of rope. It seems extremely long.
Wow, this other piece of rope seems like it'll reach all the way down to that ledge.
How
Yeah,
convenient.
you can get tying.
Okay.
Anyone else particularly good at using a length of rope? Because I did invest.
No, I mean, probably.
Sounds like you're the one to do
decent.
it.
I have that base 10.
I have 50-50.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it should
Alright.
probably be you, Mr. Hiram.
All right, give it a shot.
You're going to loop up that rope?
Yep. Going down seems like a terrible idea to Hiram, but if we're determined to go down, we'll go down.
Mr. Barlow, sometimes you gotta go down to go up. That's cowboy wisdom.
You
Some
feel
kind of
you've
thing.
secured that rope perfectly.
Good job, Hiram.
Yeah.
That's real good work.
Good thing about these metal loops, they hold still.
Well, that's not
You're,
kinky.
you're trying this with a stallion.
Or a person.
No, still kinky.
Or a sexual partner.
So,
You would know, but your mom
who's
was
climbing?
probably went through a lot.
Who's climbing down first?
I guess I'll go because I'm probably one of the healthier ones.
Biscuits would be ready to go whenever. Biscuits loves climbing things.
Okay.
Cora will go.
Make me a climb check.
All right, climb's a thing.
7. You could spend your points left.
Yeah, let's do it.
7 luck. You make your way down to the bottom with no problems.
Here comes Biscuits. Keep in mind, I was nearly dead a moment ago.
Great.
Oh,
Biscuits is down, no problem.
Hey,
Just gonna move y'all over in here. Who's next?
I'll go ahead and go. I'm going to have a drink first out of one of my bottles.
Take a big old swig and make a climb check. So, the rope seems to be like you're making some progress, but you're not quite sure you have a good grip on it right now. Would you like to push the rope?
Yeah, why not?
I can think of several reasons why not, but I'm not here to tell you what to do.
Well, I mean, I failed it, so.
It
Yes.
can get worse.
Basically, right now you're in a difficult position. If you fail on a push roll, it could get worse.
You know what? I'm going to do it.
Okay. Make me another climb check. A 14 out of 20 will absolutely bring you down. You managed to kind of tie the rope just one knuckle around and kind of begin sliding your way down more confidently. And that'll be Delilah down at the bottom.
I did not think I was going to make that.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were going to make that.
don't worry, Dr. Delilah. Gravity do most of the work.
I need 2 more.
All right.
Hiram, you ready to go?
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm just sort of double checking, seeing if I knotted this well enough to make this any easier. Just kind of look up at Cora is the only other one still up here, right?
Sally.
No, Sally.
Or is Sally? Sally. Okay.
You just
Sort of looking down, looking at his injury. Is looking down. He's getting ready to move. He's like,
You got this.
Oh, dang it!
You tied a mighty good knot.
I don't make this. You tell my kids they did okay.
I heard you, Daddy. Thank you.
He's gonna. Oh, dang it, child! I got 4 kids already, and there's more than several handfuls.
Hiram just
All
throws
right.
himself off.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get this over with. All right, I'm rolling. That is a terrible.
Would you like to spend 30 luck or push the roll?
I do not have 30 luck. So I guess we are pushing.
Are there still hero points too? Are we out of those?
Current count is we had 3 floating.
I think.
That was at 11:20. I believe 1
Oh.
might have been used.
Yeah.
I believe we used 2.
Chat is saying 3, 2.
2 floating. 2 floating.
2 floating.
You want to use a hero point? Go for it.
Talking in code, like 2 floating. We have 2 floating.
How do we feel? Would that be all right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And also, is there any way that Sally can be like watching the rope and kind of be prepared to try to grab it somehow, just in case something with the knot goes wrong? But
Sure.
cool.
If I take anything, I'm going unconscious again. So we'll. It may not be worth using the hero point.
It's always
Go for
worth
it.
All right, we're gonna do it. Here we go. That's worse.
Nice.
Wait,
But
but are there house rules for a 69?
Do the Delta Greenhouse rules in effect?
Look at me in the
Okay.
eyes. Do you see
Mercy?
the eyes of somebody who gives a shit that you rolled the funny number?
Well, no, you
Yes.
blocked your eyes. Let me see your eyes, and then I can tell.
I don't want you to see my eyes because they absolutely would say that 69 is a funny number. But that's going to be another failure. Would you like to spend now the luck you can't afford or push the roll?
I think, I'm going to push the roll then. This last ditch. Here we go.
One more
Yeah.
roll.
Nope. It's
Can
not
you
gonna do it.
afford 26 luck?
You want to know how much luck I have?
I would love to know how much luck you have.
25.
Can I? The fact that I'm watching the knot, can I donate a luck? I will do that.
Let the old man die. It's okay.
I'm trying
You need
to.
to.
If you spend all of your luck,
Oh,
Dilly
Jesus.
Dally Sally is willing to give 1 of her luck. I will let this succeed.
Look at the mercy on display here.
Thank you.
I will do it.
Go over to another shot here. Leaving just Dilly Dally Sally.
Indeed. Here goes. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Spend 20 luck.
Well, I
You only have 19 left now, don't you? That's
no,
Burn a hero
I
point.
have 24. I can do it, and honestly, I only have a 20 in climb. I don't trust that I'd be able to re-roll it. So this is gonna sound stupid, but yeah, I'm gonna spend 20 luck.
Okay.
Isn't it fun being cowboys, guys?
We're having so much
fun.
Yeehaw!
So much fun.
You all make it
Yeehaw.
down to the bottom. You can all see that the abyss falls away even deeper below, but the rock wall has a smoothly worn passage, sloping gently ever downward.
Do we hear anything?
No.
This
see
passage,
anything.
you're saying smoothly worn. Is it smoothly worn like it's been eroded or smoothly worn like it's been made by someone?
How's your geology?
I told you I don't know any of the 50 states.
Is it 50 at this point?
I don't know. See?
Probably not.
See?
Not quite yet, I don't think.
I remember
Smooth.
Texas being mentioned. I think that's all I got.
Smooth. It is post-Civil War, so there's, Kansas
Oh.
and a lot of them. So.
Look at this tunnel. That's weird. Oh, don't all just stand there. Do something.
I guess I'll get moving down the tunnel.
Want a drink?
I could use a checkup.
What exactly are we looking for down here?
A way out?
Easy.
Going down.
Do you see a light ahead of
We
you?
can go.
Oh, good. We're going to go towards the light at the end of the tunnel. Fantastic, everyone. We're prepared.
The coming
Yeah.
Swamp Queen.
Listen,
Go into the light.
I
Go
did
into the
exactly
light.
Listen, just be very clear. I only have 1 hit point. So,
So do I.
good.
3 of you
Good.
only have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Can I
doing
first
I
aid
am-
them again? Or-
No.
Okay.
How does that work in Cthulhu? You gotta be
It's
somewhere
like
safe.
basically at this point you can't just sit there and be like, and I'll fix you up and then fix you up again and then
Right,
fix you up again, fix you up again. Nah, it's like at this point you get first aided to get a little bit back, but you're at a point where you need medical attention.
Or whiskey.
Or whiskey, I
Can I
suppose.
first aid myself?
I
Did you take
have-
any damage?
When the rocks fell, I took 6.
No, you weren't near the rocks.
Oh, I gave myself
Yeah,
damage
you were
for that.
you were like one of the only ones who wasn't.
Yeah,
hit
no,
that.
you're fine. You haven't been hit. You're good. You're golden.
Okay, then.
Don't worry. Yeah.
So I don't think I've been healed yet. So would I be able to get healed once?
You could get your 1 if there's a first aid check applied to you. Yeah.
Would you be willing to heal me?
Of course.
Thank you. I got all the fixins if you need it.
Yes, and a moosh booze of help.
Yeah. All right. So what does that do with a success?
You get 1 hit point. back.
1. All right. I'm at 2 hit points.
Yes.
I didn't
Oh
even
yeah.
All the more hit points for Turk to take away from you.
Oh,
You
he'll have to
Continue
pry these
on.
last 2.
from your cold dead
Cold
hands. I
dead
will.
hands.
Shush.
You continue following this path until you find the source of the light. It's a glittering chamber of gold and silver and iron scattered about you. About a 50-foot across dome ceiling, 30-foot high, stacked with treasure. Someone wants to make me a history or an anthropology check. You absolutely can try to identify what this is from, but it's shining with this unnatural light.
Any
I was so close.
You want to
Ah.
spend 3 luck?
Yeah, let's do it. That was so fun.
anything appraise would be able to do for me here?
You can make an appraise check.
I
Okay.
got
Ah, I
a
should've done
success
that.
in history.
Ah,
Okay. So there, no, you're
Not
good.
succeeded appraise.
So you not succeed at appraise. You don't tell how valuable this is, but Cora and Delilah, you can tell this is ancient English, Irish, Germanic. This is a Viking horde.
Oh right, there was Vikings mentioned. Forgot. It's been a while.
I think they made it this far out. Good Lord.
It's quite a ways to be certain, but additionally, there are these patterns carved into the ground, about 5 total. You seem to form pictograms around here, gold occasionally splittering off and falling into them.
Oh, what
Do
these
I rec-
pictures mean on the floor?
Can we figure out what those are? Do we know?
Cthulhu Mythos.
I have no points in it.
What? Maybe one of us has 1 point. Maybe.
I don't even see that on my sheet.
Hero.
For those, yeah, no, none of you have really had an experience yet, have you?
No. I deal with normal things like witches that give birth to giant alligators.
You have no idea
Listen.
what these things, these symbols mean. Pits have 3 of them are filled in with this black ichor. The other 2 are empty. Each have these, but the thing dominating the room that seems to emanate this light, it's kind of an altar of sorts. It's odd because it has 4 human skeletons all scattered about it. all dressed in this ancient garb. And it looks like there's bits, or rather like 3 pieces, maybe 4, it's kind of hard to tell from this distance, of a mask just placed on top of it. I want you all to make me a sanity check as something presses on all of your minds. Seeing a lot of red.
Whoa.
Okay. For those who succeeded, as a voice enters your mind, you're only going to lose 1 sanity.
I had a hard success. Do I still just take 1?
Yeah.
Oh.
For those who failed, you're going to lose 9. As something enters your consciousness, like a voice over your shoulder, something that grips your mind and knows you. As I'm going to say something generic, but imagine it's spoken in the words of someone you love and know to be, know to be nowhere in your group.
Thomas?
You can have the power. Just put the mask together and put it on. All this is because those miners weren't worthy of it. You are. Just put the pieces together. See it done, and others, they're so expendable, aren't they?
I'm gonna head over towards that mask.
Aunt Gracie, we oughtn't have this argument right now in front of everybody.
Who y'all talking to?
No, I ain't into the economics.
How hard did you hit your head?
Well, I do suppose
You don't hear her?
the medicinal wonders business has been a little slow. Maybe some more power wouldn't be too much of a bad thing.
Dr. Delilah's, they's talking to people. Imaginary friends.
Yeah, I think they might have hit their heads a little too hard.
Cora, Sally, you're both going towards the mask?
No, I wouldn't go.
Yeah.
You both approach the altar, and I'll say you both find yourselves grasping at different sections in your hands. You both have a part of it. Roll the hit, Sally. You dodging or fighting back?
No!
Oh, I failed. Hit. I tried.
Dodging.
So,
Yeah, I failed,
Sally, you
so.
pull back, and Cora just throws herself over. As those of you who haven't indulged in this pull, watch the black ichor of one of these pools begin to move and writhe and move past your feet behind you like lightning before forming and pulling itself together. Just seeming to form this gland of some kind twice your size in the entryway behind you all.
Dr. Delilah, we need to get out of here.
And as you look upon the spawn of the pit, the 3 of you, I do need another sanity check.
Holy shit!
Is
Oh,
this
I
just
am
the
glad
people
that
who
Tom was so willing
picked
to
up
be
the-
open to it, though.
When you say, I'm sorry, when you say the 3 of you, which 3 are we talking about?
Oh, Biscuits, Dilly Dally, not Dilly Dally, Sally. Dilly Dally,
Just
Sally.
me and Delilah, just Biscuits and Delilah.
Yeah. Biscuits, Delilah, and Hiram, because Hiram, you didn't go for the mask, right?
I did not know.
Oh, yeah, so, yeah. Biscuits, Delilah, and Hiram.
Gotcha. Oh, so close.
Okay, those of you who succeeded, which I believe is just Delilah, are going to lose 4 sanity. Those who failed are going to lose 8. So, I need those who failed, which is also So the two of you who failed, I need you to make an intelligence check really quick. Same for those who are currently fighting over the mask right now. I believe, actually, no, everyone make me intelligence checks right now.
We're supposed to be failing this one, aren't we?
You kind of want to, yeah.
Oh!
One time I get a hard success.
I know, right?
The understanding it hurts.
This must be in a book somewhere.
No, my
Inside.
intelligence has failed me.
All right. Delilah, Dilly Dally Sally, Hiram Barlow. You want nothing more than to don this mask. The other two of you, you realize something weird's going on here. Cora, you just took a swing at someone you thought was pretty halfway decent, right?
Yeah, I have a problem with them. I
And
have
you're
a problem
just kind
with
of
their, products, maybe.
You're scared, confused. Something's whispering in your ear to try and put on this fragment of a mask you have, but you know that's no good. Same with you, Prince Biscuit. This whole thing is very confusing.
What the hell's going on here? Is this some sort of weird Halloween party with a bunch of broken masks?
That goo thing, that's the nastiest booger you've ever seen.
Then
Something's
there's
real wrong
this
with it.
guy.
She points at the eldritch horror. Says,
You ain't normal either, mister. You gotta move out of my way because me and my friend Cora was leaving.
I need to know what you are doing in the order of your turn.
I have a quick
Starting,
question, please.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
quick question. Yeah,
That I want to put on the mask.
you now want to put on the mask, yes.
We're doing decks again.
Yeah, we're going in Dex order, so this is going to be Princess Biscuit first,
All
I
right.
believe. No, it's going to be the pit first.
It's a fast pit.
It's a fast spawn of the pit. It's going to try and bite Delilah, because Delilah doesn't seem like they've taken a lot of beatings. Yeah. Delilah, would you like to dodge or fight back? 47 out of 27 will not hit. Will not beat the regular I rolled here for its success. You are going to watch. All of you can see it's not so much a tongue as an extension of itself quickly wraps around Delilah and pulls it into itself.
Dr. Delilah.
Now I just need to check Delilah's size because this can only hold so many people. Okay. It should be fine. But Delilah, you are now just kind of submerged in this substance strangeness.
So I can't reach the mask now.
No, and it's very inconvenient for you. Then on its other turn, it's going to try and grab out at Princess Biscuit, actually. So let's try that. That seems
Oh,
like good.
hell no, you ain't gonna eat me.
It might.
Biscuit's gonna dodge.
All right, roll me a dodge.
I'm gonna spend points for that.
You gonna spend 4 luck?
Yeah, I spend luck.
Okay. You manage to match this level of success here. And as it tries to shoot out a tentacle whip-like appendage towards you, you're going to just duck out of the way just in time. And it's now your turn.
Ah.
She makes that noise. For some reason. And then so really quick, there's the way we came in.
Yes.
Are there any other exits from this chamber?
Oh, hell no.
Biscuits is going to hightail it towards the way they came in.
That has a thing in the way, and it's goopy and gross.
Is the thing of a size where I could jump over it?
It is a size 120.
That's big.
Yeah. You need a serious, serious special jump, I'd say.
No, I can't.
Toss ya.
Toss me.
Does it, in terms of its appearance, does it seem thin? Does it seem like I could cut through it and get through it?
Oh, I added the.
Or is it the big ball thing?
I've shared it. It's a big ball thing.
Right. Okay, great. And there's no way around it.
Can't get around it.
Can't go over it.
Can't go over it. That mask is a glowing. That's the only light source you got here right now, other than the lanterns you brought, I assume.
No, I got one more light source. It's just a very brief one.
And she's going to light a stick of dynamite and jump into the mouth of this thing.
Ah!
Ah. Princess.
Dynamite, how many sticks did you light there?
She has 3, and if she's going to go out, let's light all 3.
I need you to roll me 12d10.
Okay, all right.
Oh, gosh.
this is-
lived.
Oh my
I'm
god.
having to type this out, aren't I? Okay.
/r space
Yeah,
12d10, yeah.
Yep. 69.
The sexiest of numbers.
I cannot think of a.
Could only
better
have
way.
been one number for biscuits.
It's a very specific amount of damage there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The camera, I guess Hiram here would be the one looking at this thing. This is the only one not currently fighting over a mask. Princess
Yeah.
jumps
Hey,
into
Cora.
this thing's mouth. You assume perhaps to save Delilah.
Then
Then
you
you
see what's in
see
her hand.
The light in her, as she turns her hand around, you see the light of a bundle of dynamite. There is a flash, massive explosion that erupts from this thing, sending a huge shockwave inward towards the tunnel, spraying rocks across and moving treasure. You're all knocked to your feet here, barely conscious, but that way in is gone. The thing that was there is gone. Lila and Princess,
We're gone.
they are not present in this conversation anymore.
In the arms of the Swamp Queen. In the arms of the Swamp Queen.
I'm gonna take
I
off the
can still
turns
hear
here. Hiram, you're real dazed, but you're up. You're all knocked to the floor. The pieces of the mask have very conveniently slid together and are now just sitting there between all 3 of you. And I need to.
Oh. All right.
It's a
We all-
proper.
Mhm.
It's a proper shootout, I'd call it. You all want to wear that mask, aside from aside from Cora. Hiram, you're the fastest gun here.
Yeah. So, and he's just going to basically be like sort of looking at the other two. Sort of this brief moment. We have that close up shot of just the eyes, just sort of looking back and forth. And he's like, "Fine, Gracie. After all this, you win." And he's going to lunge for the mask.
Ooh, okay. Is it okay if we do this standoff rules where everyone gets to kind of determine their actions in one go, but I'll give you a bonus to roll here? All right, cool. Cora,
Yep.
what do you want to do?
Is there any way out of here?
No, not at this point.
I'm gonna shoot.
At whom? At what?
Hiram going for that mask. All I know is that thing's bad. Fuck. I will use the 24 luck.
Okay, all right. As you're doing that, I do want to know what Dilly Dally Sally is doing.
Am I able to try to fast talk in a situation like this?
Oh no, we are past the point of talk.
Damn it. Well, okay. So first of all, do we actually have all of the pieces of the mask?
They are formed together now. It sits there, not quite wood, not quite precious gem, but it shines and glitters and promises you power.
So I had a piece of it in my hand at one point.
The explosion of 4 sticks of dynamite inside of a compressed tunnel saw to that.
Fair.
What's your move? You want that mask.
I don't want to try to shoot at anybody, but that's the best skill I probably have right now.
Sounds like you gotta shoot somebody, Sally. Take the shot. You can do it, Lonnie.
This is even worse than you using all 32 of your villain points, because now we might be responsible for one of us dying.
Probably responsible for 2 of you dying. What are you doing? Make
If
the
it
call
helps
right
you
now.
any, I did try to clock you earlier.
Who are you shooting?
And now I'm
now?
shooting at Hiram.
Who are you shooting?
Fine. We'll do the classic Spider-Man, like we're all pointing at different.
Yeah,
people.
that's already been established.
Yeah,
Who are
yeah,
you
yeah.
shooting at?
Well, so it would be Cora because.
All right, Cora, take the shot. Hiram, I'm going to give you a chance to make a dodge roll against the handgun here because you didn't mention you were diving here.
Yeah. Alrighty.
So you're trying to beat a regular success because that was 24 luck.
Nope. Going down.
Regular success.
I did say you got a bonus, so hit that bonus penalty.
Oh, right.
28 is going to match that as you dodge out of the way just in time. Now, Sally, I need you to take a shot at Cora.
All right.
Hard
That was something I didn't want to succeed on.
Roll me your damage.
I think it was 1d10 plus 4.
Mm-hmm.
6.
6 damage. Cora, how you looking?
I'm still up. I got 4 left.
You get a shot in your gut as Hiram ducks your bullet. Hiram, you have the mask in your hands. What would you like to do?
Oh, God. He is he's taking off his hat. He's like, this is for the best.
And you begin to put the mask on. I'm sensing a dramatic slowness to this scene. Cora and Sally, what's the plan?
I'm gonna try to finish off Hiram.
I feel like I have that look of like shock that Cora's up after I attacked her, but then like see her focus on Hiram. And even if she's not looking at me, I almost give that like knowing that's the enemy right now.
He's about to have the mask. You want the mask. You really want that mask. You want to put that mask on.
I turn my attention.
Okay, both of you take a shot.
Oh, I don't want to hit.
You're going to have to.
Oh, I don't hit.
Cora does. Cora, could I convince you to spend some luck to make that an extreme?
I need how much to make it extreme?
You have enough luck? Sorry, what was that?
Oh, I said I don't know how much I need to make that extreme. That's...
You need to get that to a 10, so that'd be 32.
I do not have that much. I have 17 left.
Tell you what, spend all your luck and we'll make something happen.
All right, I will spend all my luck.
13 luck in the pot. You take a shot, bleeding now from your side, hand to it, raising the handgun and fire. Hiram, the mask is just on your face as a bullet cracks through and into it. That mask shatters in Hiram's hand as his head lolls back. Sally, your shot goes wide and hits another bit of rock as this cavern crumbles even more. Hiram is dead on the ground, and you hear nothing. And the two of you hear nothing above you, but the sound of roiling earth, seeking to reclaim what had been carved here. And I think that is where we need to call our session for the evening. So, yeah.
Are we dead?
We won!
Well, you were in a
Avalanche under a
small
cave.
enclosed space, hundreds of feet below the earth, and
So close.
with a detonation of TNT,
So close.
about 7 hit points between you.
Yeah, about that.
I'm so close to surviving some of Turk's Call of Cthulhu games, and it just doesn't happen.
That's how you
I'll
know.
tell you what.
That's
I'll
a
tell you
sign
what.
of skill.
You all did so great tonight. For real, I want to thank you all first before we say goodbye to the audience here, because it has been an absolute blast. Even though there's literally red on your face on the screens right now, I want you to feel no shame. You are all fantastic. So, before we all sign off properly, why don't we give ourselves one quick go around? If possible, could we wipe that red off everybody so we can see all their beautiful faces very clearly? Eat your last oh my god. And once everyone's back, we'll just go ahead and I'll tell the people who you were, who you played tonight, and where they can find more of your exceptional work, especially if you're going to be more of this Cthulhu week here. I don't know where some folk have gone. A little concerned, but you know what? Why don't we start with the first person who's visible on our screens here, Doc?
Well, yeah, there's the screen's playing games, but that's okay. Apparently, I get to go first. Some sort of otherworldly power.
In the order you died, I guess. Yeah.
Sure, that works. Yeah. Biscuits definitely died first, which, I mean, that's the only way Biscuits can go out. I think that Biscuits dove into that monster with the full trust that the Swamp Queen would save her. And, yeah, anyways, hi, I'm Doc. I played Princess Biscuits. Princess Biscuits was a creation of mine that I used on a Red Dead Redemption roleplay server for several years called Wild RP, and I'm still on there sometimes. You can go to Doc Rimbo here on Twitch. I'm also Doc Rimbo on Twitter and Blue Sky and Threads. But if you go to my Twitch channel, you can see old highlights from Princess Biscuits moments in game and other characters and stuff. I am not on my own channel streaming very much, but this week is big news because it will be the season 2 premiere of our Delta Green game Impossible Landscapes. And here in the cast today, we have 3 people who are cast members, including Turk. So we'll balance the scales, and I get to be scary for Turk. I guess. I don't know. But also joining the cast this year will be Cyberella and Lonnie are going to join the cast. Not going to be here this week probably, but next week. We're going weekly this year with Impossible Landscapes every week, every Thursday night at 8 p.m. That is vaguely Call of Cthulhu connected, just because it came out of Call of Cthulhu, the Delta Green system. But this game is all about the King in Yellow and the dissolution of our reality, basically.
It's a hell of a time.
Mm-hmm.
But while we do this little order you died in thing, Janie, I know Delilah didn't get any last words as she was pulled into the maw of a terrible creature.
You've all had your last of Delilah. She's gone.
But I want to know what Delilah's last words would have been as you do your sign off.
But she's already gone. I've already
Well, I want to know what you would have chosen if you would have died here with the rest of them, like you probably would have. Because my gosh,
No, I wouldn't have died. I would have just put the mask on and taken over the universe.
oh, you think that's what the mask does? It's just a piece of wood. Anyway, please tell the people where they can find more of your exceptional work.
In places, because I didn't actually. That was just my character that died. I know it looked really realistic. And y'all were probably really concerned, but I'm okay. I'm. I forgot what I was telling you. I always
All
forget.
good. You're all good.
All these people are wonderful, and this is keep doing this over the week thing.
Yes.
And all of your points, every single one of them.
Janie Potts is usually the handle on social media, so make sure to follow Janie Potts. 77, I believe, right?
75.
75. Thank you. Yeah, make sure to follow those social medias to keep track of what Janie's up to, because Janie's doing a lot of really cool things, and you should all support Janie's and her lovely face. Anyway, order of operations next. Poor Hiram. Got it, and then you got to you tried to spike the ball on the 1 yard line there a little bit, but Jim,
Sorry,
please,
I killed you.
You were incredible tonight as the older hand of the group. Father Hiram, please, where can we find more of your exceptional work?
Thank you all so much. This was wonderful. I really loved playing with you all, and this was a great experience. Actually, I really enjoyed it. Western horror is one of my favorite genres, so this was very cool. I think Hiram's last thought is just looking up at Sally and hoping that she remembers to deliver his message. But thank you all. You're all excellent players. Turk was excellent running this. This was so good. Just getting into the characters with everyone, and this was an utter delight. As for me, I'm Jim Ryan. I'm a writer, streamer, and podcaster. I am OtherDoc. That's OTHERDOC on both Twitch and the site formerly known as Twitter, as well as the Blue Sky. And pretty much I'm OtherDoc in most places. Except those few places where I am Jim, yes, that Jim. And my website is jimyesthatjim.com, where you can find links to my various things. On my channel, I have been taking a bit of a break right now from tabletop RPGs. Been taking a break in general for the last week or two because I got injured my back a little bit, had to heal up. I did. I do a lot of different tabletop RPGs normally, I've done one-shots, campaigns. If you want to go over there and check those out, and you want to see me basically running bunches of weird experiments in RPGs. That's basically what I do. I am going to be breaking my fast of running tabletop RPGs, as it were, come September. On September 1st, I'm going to be over on Valdrianth's channel. It's Valdrianth, running a one-shot of Inspectors as part of her Extra Life campaign.
That's right.
And so it's going to be, I think, a lot of fun. Inspectors is one of my favorite RPGs to run. It's like my go-to for running quick one-shots. And so I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm actually later that week. I'm on the same channel for the same event. I'm running Monster of the Week, and Janie's in that game.
Heck yeah!
I guess I am. I totally remember that.
Good.
Yes, me too. Also,
Oh, Jim, you're
yes, on the 3rd, I will be playing in that game.
So you can see the group reunite somewhat over there. It's super
Got it.
cool.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you all so much.
Thank you. Now, who would like to shoot first here? Sally or Cora? Ugh.
I don't think I shot first. Well, not. I if there were a shoot off between the two of us, I would probably say that I would lose. But
Which means you'd go first here. Yeah, go for it.
so I die first, and then that makes sense why I'm here. Perfect. Hi everyone, I am Lonnie or Looney Shaws. I was lucky enough to be able to play with all of the incredible people you see in front of you today and die in yet another Turk Call of Cthulhu game. I'm so close, I swear. One day I will figure it out. But until that day, I will be in another Call of Cthulhu game on Friday, run by Hoop. So this will be my first actual Call of Cthulhu game run by Hoop. So we will see if my chances of surviving go up or down. And then I will also very excited to be joining the Delta Green season two group. Although I'm not sure if I will be there for the season premiere. Just with some
prolonging
family
the
things.
inevitable.
So, yeah, we'll have to be introduced to my super creative agent M name maybe episode 2. So other than that, I think have to wait for the August casting call to come out. But yeah, I'm really excited to get a chance to play with some of these incredible people again, knowingly on the roster. And then, whenever I get to play with other Doc and Janie again as well would be great. So that's all from me.
Cyberella.
Hi. I exist. I'm Cyberella Draws once again. I was playing Cora Whitman, the lawyer who was totally, if she survived, going to go back and sell the location of the mine, but she didn't, so that didn't happen. Whoopsie. I can be found on my Twitter and my Blue Sky being Cyberella Draws, Tumblr, Soot Child, because I didn't plan things out properly. And if people want to see Princess Biscuit jumping into the mouth of this monster, it'll be up in like a few minutes. So there's that. Other than that, I'm taking part of the Delta Green Impossible Landscapes. That's happening on Thursdays here. And I won't be here for the very first episode, but I will be there for the second one. And then you guys get to meet Agent Maple. So that's it.
Yeah. Okay, hi, it's me. I know I've held you all for a little bit longer than you like, but I hope it was a nice, tender embrace. I kept you nice and warm and cozy on those cold trail nights. But I've been Turk or Turk Extended. I have the distinct honor and privilege of being your keeper for this evening and many other evenings coming in the future. I will not sleep until you have lost all sense and sanity within your bones. So, if you want to keep hanging out, then I'll see you tomorrow for what we're calling Beginner Cthulhu. It's players who have never played Call of Cthulhu before, in some cases have not played a TTRPG before, and they are walking into the spider's nest with a little scenario we're calling is the Lightless Beacon. Should be a really fun time. I'm sure. Thank you so much, everyone who has been supporting us thus far. There's a lot more of Cthulhu Week to come. This is literally day 2, and we are already at, when we get a current count, $357 of our $555.55 goal. You all are incredible. Thank you so much for the villain points, the hero points, the donations, the entrances to our awesome raffle, which I remind you has so many cool prizes, including, because there's been so much mention of Delta Green, a whole Delta Green slipcase, which has both handler and agent books. So you can run it right out the gate. That was so generously donated by Arcturine Publishing, as well as some custom Cthulhu dice, personalized portraits of character art you can get, and some Call of Cthulhu rulebooks so you too can enjoy the madness with us. I again just thank you all. Make sure you support the people you see on your screen here. They're all incredibly talented and have made this such a dream. We've been kicking all kinds of ass lately, not just this week, but recently. So if you're not part of the caravan, I will once again remind you to join us. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and give ourselves a raid over on Level 1 Geek. And, well, hold on 1 second. 1 second. I got my hat here. One legend looking at a whole bunch of others. I salute you.
Bye.
Safe travels now.